what's this gonna be? You know how I played it all. That nigga burning G. All about his bread. Bitch, I'm all about my bread. All about my bread. Bitch, I'm all about my bread. All about my bread. Now what's this gonna be? You know how I played it all. That nigga burning G. All about his bread. Now bitch, I'm all about my bread. All about my bread. Now bitch, I'm all about my bread. All about my bread. Now bitch, I'm first green ballin', tryna get my bread long. You know the game gone and my mind been blown. Different decisions that I done made got me fucked up now. Still gon' thug the life I'm living, still gon' hold this shit down. Every day of my life, yeah, nigga chasing cheese. And the same niggas that be around there will see you off your feet. My mama been doing bad, but I ain't going into that. I done picked that girl up when I caught my first package. I be damn, me and my people hurting for something for a day. That shit happened, the next man ain't getting nothing. Faded the root of evil, and that's my damn best friend. And I put that on my life, ain't nobody gon' fuck with him. You try to jam it, yeah, that ass getting chopped. Trying to serve ain't got no business on my block, now bitch, you're getting chopped. Now either way you try to fuck with my ballers, don't believe that ass getting chopped. Now what's this gonna be? You know how I played it all. That nigga burning G. All about his bread. Bitch, I'm all about my bread. All about my bread. Bitch, I'm all about my bread. All about my bread. Now what's this gonna be? You know how I played it all. That nigga burning G. All about his bread. Now bitch, I'm all about my bread. All about my bread. Now bitch, I'm all about my bread. All about my bread. Now bitch, I'm back in the mix. Them flaky niggas better stand down. Came home, got me some yam, I'm the man now. Niggas, some bitches all from my face, I ain't know who he is. Everybody up from my mix like I'm a hero and shit. Fall back, I'll buy a brick. Right now, I'm on a mission. I'm giving you 2 for 20, got grams going for 50. Putting that in my pockets, the nigga, you bullshitting. What the fuck you ain't listen? I done told you I got to get it. Nobody depending on me, so it's all mine. I ain't stressing out by myself, that's how it going down. My mama fighting her little dicks and she gon' be alright. Before I ever tweaking and begging, I put something up on the pipe. It's a little fraction of my life, still all in for a lick. Lurking for fatty, looking for niggas to tone mix. Start to lurking if I'm hurting, different side come out. That flip shit, stop the Jacob, Mr. High come out. Gonna be, you know how I played it all. That nigga burning G.
Welcome back to your favorite channel. It's your boy PBK9s giving it to you the way I always do. Fair and unbiased, raw and uncut. Hey, some gonna like it, some ain't. Like I always tell my brothers, we back in business. We back in business. Let me see who I got down here in the chat, man. Big salute to everybody that's in the building right now. We got some dog talk to talk about. Big salute to my man AQ in the building. Big salute to Bella holding it down out there. I'ma see you October 31st, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Hey, a big salute to all your haters out there. I see them, you know what I'm saying? And I hear them and I see them. You know, big salute to them, dog. You know what I'm saying? They can't stop you now. It just is what it is. Big salute to John Denver in the building, all the pet lovers across the world, man. Everybody taking care of them animals like they gotta take care of them animals. We got Jayard in the building. Jayard Kennels, what's going on with your big homie? Mario, I see you down there. Legion Fury, my man, like 100 grand. Legion Fury in the building. Big salute to you, my brother. Big salute to you, Legion Fury. You know I gotta hold it down. I gotta hold it down on the brother AQ representing from this side. I mean, I'm representing from this side. I gotta hold it down from this side. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Magnolia, what's going on? Big salute to you. Magnolia in Union County in the building. My brother Bracco holding it down like he always do, man. Big salute to you, my brother. Hey, man, I've been busy. not too busy for y'all, you know what I'm saying? So I hope y'all understand. I'm trying to get some things together, man. And it'd be hard when you do a platform by yourself. Big salute to all them brothers that got people working with you and all kind of things. It makes it much easier, believe me. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to all the brothers out there, man. I'm dropping a link down for anybody that want to come up and do dog talk. You know what I'm saying? Tonight, I got my folk that's gonna come up and rock with me tonight. I got a couple topics we're gonna talk about tonight. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to going hard on the other side of town. You know, and them brothers, what they doing? Big salute to the whole Shogun crew, Samurai, all them brothers, Big Hill, everybody, man. See, y'all boys be having different names, and some of y'all names, I done call them out, be the same person. I don't know, CEO, Big A, all y'all brothers, man. Big salute to all y'all brothers, man. All y'all. The platforms be jumping, you know, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But we got some stuff to talk about. Them boys probably want to know what I'm saying about the Eli and the Cowboy fans. I'm going to get into that in a few minutes. You know what I'm saying? Let me drop this link down in the chat. I'm about to get into that. I hope everybody been having a great day, man, to start this week off. We know it's Tuesday off. We about to hump day. About to the end of the month. I think the brother Samurai say he got a dog show coming up on October the 4th. So if you want to be in the dog show, man, a lot of brothers hit me up, highlight that brother. And the next show is October the 4th. And, you know, we have the show going on October the 31st. You got to highlight the brother Dre. As far as if you want to be involved with that show or anything, you got to highlight that brother. But October the 4th is the next show, man. Puppies can compete, grown dogs can compete. There's no excuse for why you can't compete in the dog show. You know, unless your dog just won't get up out off the couch, period, at all. You know what I'm saying? Period. But hey, man, I ain't gonna keep y'all here too long because I got a dog fighting bus situation as well to talk about. You know, an update on it. You know, something that just happened. Breaking news: CNN satellite from outer space. You know what I'm saying? But them Cowboy fans, let's talk about it. Them Cowboy fans and them Eli fans, what they got in common? Let me drop that link, man, because I don't like to talk about stuff and people can't defend themselves. Cowboy fans and Eli fans. For my Cowboy fans who don't know what the Eli dogs is, it's a bloodline of pit bulls. Predominantly, they come in black, but they come in all colors, because you breed dogs and you have a pure Eli dog that's brown, a buckskin, a red nose. So the color really don't matter, but the Eli dog himself from back in the days was a black dog, so you'll know what I'm talking about. So I don't have to explain to the Eli fans who the Cowboy fans and what this conversation about to be about right here, right? So this the thing, to start this conversation off. Eli fans and Cowboy fans, both of y'all sorry as hell. You know what I'm saying? Both of y'all sorry as hell for the start this whole conversation off. Both of y'all one step away from making the Super Bowl. Cowboys one player away from making the Super Bowl, and Eli Dogs one breeding away from making the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? One breeding away. And when you hear them Cowboy and them Eli fans, they all known for 45 minutes. Them Cowboy fans, they known to make it right to the playoffs, and then they stop talking. You know, every single win for them Eli fans, the champion match. Every single win for them Cowboy fans from the preseason. It's like they won the Super Bowl. You hear them talking shit all year long on Facebook. All you see is Cowboy this, Cowboy that, Cowboy this, Cowboy that. We one player away from the Super Bowl. Eli, we one cross away from a Super Bowl. And them are the rawest fans in America. You don't want to fuck with an Eli fan, they ride or die. And you don't want to fuck with a Cowboy fan, they ride or die. You know what I'm saying? Out of all the bloodlines, Eli boys will cut your neck off. You know what I'm saying? And the Cowboy fans, they just like, no matter how sorry they get, they can not win for the next 30 years. But they ain't gonna lose no fans. And them Eli dogs, they ain't gonna lose no fans as well. They can be sorry, they can be much, not saying they are, but they can be the sorriest dogs ever. But you ain't gonna lose no amount of Eli brothers out there with them Eli dogs, they gonna still say you need some of this Eli. You need some of this Eli in your stuff. You need some, dog. I mean, you got that red boy Jocko jumping, but you need your little pinch of this Eli right here. That's just like the
They
Cowboy
die hard.
fans.
They die hard fans, and they love their shit. Win,
Hey,
lose, they don't care.
hey, I hopefully I can get them red boy Jocko fans to start damn standing up like that, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, that'll be a great damn day. That'll be a great damn day,
Hey,
cause them Eli boys don't bullshit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
AQ say, worry about them damn yellow labs over there.
Hey, hey, lab coming black and yellow, so it's all good. Lab coming black and yellow. A motherfucker asked me the other day when I said something about the black pit bulls had lab in it. They said, well, hell, I thought labs was the blonde color. Shit, it is. They both colors. We both come with labs. Them be the
Yep, they
best
they
looking
coming
labs you
all
ever
colors.
seen in your life. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, city boy. When I was young, man, because we was in the, every area have they certain kind of dogs or whatever. When I was real, I'm talking about like 14, 15, 16 maybe, I never really wanted to buy the black dogs because I caught on quick that people be having lab and pit bull mix. And sometimes you couldn't tell it when the people wasn't really like heavy in the dogs, giving you papers and all that shit, and they just selling pit bulls. You really couldn't tell it when they gave you the black dogs. So I kind of stayed away. I'm talking about like real young, not when I really start getting knowing what's going on in the game. I was like young, and I knew. I said, man, them might be lab pits or pit labs, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? So
Hey,
I stayed away from them
they
black dogs. This is way before the Garner shit, and I knew about any Frisco or any of that shit.
they can pull that shit. Cause them dogs, the way the dogs look now, you can't tell. You can't tell, especially
Hey,
when they be puppies.
you right about that. You right about that. And I ain't boot you off, Titty, but I don't know, you come back up. But yeah, you right about that, especially when you trying to sell a puppy to somebody who not real familiar with them kind of pit bulls, and they looking for more of a boxier shaped dog face or a little puppy face, and like they don't look like little pit bull puppies, they look like little hound dogs. Especially the yellow dogs and stuff, they gonna have your big ears and stuff like that. And people will think, especially like I said, the ones who not real familiar with the blood, they'll be like, "Oh, you got little hound dog puppies," or something like that.
Hey, hey, when I took mine to the vet, I took Red Lady Corner to the vet when they were puppies. That was the lady said. She said, "You got some yellow lab puppies. They so pretty." Hey, that was the vet told me. She thought they were yellow lab puppies.
Mm. I tell you what, I seen on the news that some of them people in the UK was registering their dogs as yellow labs and different mixed breed dogs because they couldn't keep pit bulls. So they'll register them as, I could take a certain kind of, you can't take any pit bull because some of them really look like pits, but you got some of them like your barracudas and your other kind of dogs that you can say, oh, these are torsos or these ain't pits, these something else. And even labs, some of them are passed for labs, you know. What them boys are saying about them
Yep.
balls dogs down there. I see them saying something about them balls dogs. Bando, what's going
Say
on?
he
What's
running.
going on?
Say he running that balls red boy with the deacon, the deacon red boy.
Okay.
That's over Union County.
Yeah. Hey, Union, let me ask you a question about them balls dogs. Any of yours throwing off the white eyes? Cause I heard some brothers, that was in Seeker, some good balls dogs that still had the trait or the blue eye trait that was in them. And let me ask you a question, and everybody a question while we talking about that. Is that a good trait to have in my dog? Do I want the white eye? Was that something that was wrong with the dog, but the dog was a good dog, but it just that white eye was something wrong? Should I be saying, oh, any of them that come out with both brown eyes are the best, or you want that white eye like the mama or the daddy? What about you,
Yeah, I
City
done
Boy?
seen that white eye and the blue. I done seen that white eye and the blue eye in them balls dogs. I ain't never had one. Now the dog I got from Old Temple, I seen them dogs throw all white dogs.
So if you
The
breed a
one I
boar's
got from
litter,
Temple,
and you get a white eye one, is that one you want to keep, or is that one you want to have for sale?
hey, I probably keep them. I ain't never had one with the white eye. And I done had quite a few of them jokers. We ain't never had the one with the white eye and the blue eye.
Yeah. I'm gonna,
And we ain't never had none to come out. We ain't never
Blood.
had none to come out all white. I seen one in the litter that Tupper had. That joker was all white with both his ears were black. I asked about that. He was like, he already gone. He said that was the first one off the board. I bet you was.
Oh damn. I'm gonna ask some of them boys, brothers that really that know Mr. Balls, and because I'm gonna holler at the brother Vanguard, he know him, and a few other brothers. I'm gonna ask them brothers, is that something that you wanted to keep in your dogs, the white eye? Because for most part, what we hear when they get the white eyes is linked to health problems. You know what I'm saying? But just so happened, maybe he was breeding best of the best, or it was a reason that that dog with the white eye was being bred. So they didn't really care about the eye color coming out white, but they just wanted the other genetics. The only way we'll find that out is to speak to somebody that really knew the horse or coming from the horse's mouth or been around the horse. And that
Dirty
way
County said that come
that
from
way
that tight dirty mirror.
that way in reality, it might be cool to have and it go back to the old ball stuff. But then again, if it's a bad trait, do you want it to go back to a bad trait? That's the old boil stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because it could be a trait from 20 years ago that's popping back up in your dog. Okay, now you got a whole litter of boils dogs and they got that one white eye. And like me and you was talking about, you're going to keep it, right? Boom. And I'll probably keep it too because it look like the old school stuff. And I'll be like, oh, I come up and put on my videos. It's going to be like, that's a boils dog. Everybody going to automatically know that's a boils dog. But the thing is, could I be making a big mistake because I don't know the line like that, trying to keep it off of something I think I know and be keeping a bad trait that just popped back up in my damn dog with the white eye? That's why I want to speak to some brothers who got some
Yeah,
real knowledge on that particular line and where that white eye started from. Dirty Mary had it right,
I
or
would ask
Bloody
Mr.
Mary,
Coleman,
whatever her
but
name was.
no, I don't think she had the white dirty mirror.
Yeah,
Yeah, Mr. Coleman. Now when we got them dogs, that stuff we got them from Mr. Coleman down there in Jacksonville. Now he ran that stuff heavy, the ball stuff, and I think that's your boy Vanguard. I think that's his brother-in-law. He told me.
yeah,
I think he said they used to call him Bumpy or something. He said he stayed next door. He said he stayed next door to him. He said, man, y'all them boys I used to see down there with them Alabama tags on them. I was like, yeah. We used to go holler at old Coleman and get them old ball dogs.
yeah. Man, I want
Coleman
to.
had them balls dogs, them red boy Jocko dogs, and that stuff.
And which one?
T Walker, I ain't never had none of them. See, I heard T Walker, Coleman had them Paladin dogs too.
What the T Walker stuff was?
That Paladin Monster Man stuff,
Now I
that's the
told y'all
ball
this.
stuff. T
I
Walker, he
told
a balls man.
I told y'all about that Paladin dog I ran across back in the days, and I can't damn really talk bad about the Paladin dogs off that one we had. But I think that I seen two Paladin dogs. I seen one that was you know back in the days that was scary acting, and then I seen the Paladin that was in the Paladin Frisco dog that crossed with the Big John stuff that it created the Black Poison and Black Spot in them dog. That Paladin blood cross was great. And like I said, that was Paladin and Frisco. I'm not sure what Paladin going back to, if you want to say the Frisco stuff, and as far as the line wise, but it had Frisco in it and the Paladin stuff, and then it went back into the Big John stuff, and that stuff really
The
really
Paladin,
was good.
that Paladin, that that's that carver, stuff. That Paladin got that carver stuff in it.
Yeah, and I think that's a line too that's kind of
Yeah,
misrepresented.
Coleman
It's
had
kind of
that monster.
underrated. That Paladin stuff is kind of underrated in my opinion because it
See,
I
back
believe
then,
it's a good line, but I just believe it ain't bred the right way out here now, or far as it don't got the right reputation out here now for like it don't seem to me be a whole lot of Paladin dogs, basically what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Heavy bred Paladin that you can say, oh, I want to start some Paladin
see,
dogs.
see, we
What you say?
see back then, big dog, we were green. We on the man yard. He telling us I said we were green back then. We over at Coleman house. He telling us get this, get that. These the dog you want. You want these dogs. Man, we ain't looking for numbers some red boy Jocko dog. We wasn't hearing that shit that man was telling us.
Yeah.
He was telling us to get the ball dogs, get the paladin dog, get the ball. He was the monster man. I remember this shit like yesterday. The monster man this, monster man that, monster man. You cross the monster man with the paladin. Man, we told that man, we don't want that shit, man. And then we went out there and seen the balls dog and had to go back to that motherfucker house and be like, we want one of them.
And that's the thing. I haven't really, maybe I missed the conversation with brothers be talking about it, but I haven't really heard brothers say what goes best with the boiled stuff. Far as the like, we could pretty much say the Red Boy Jocko, Bolio, the Mayday Cross
The
was a locker,
boomerang and the
was a locker.
boomerang and the carver stuff.
But what you gotta is it the dogs coming directly off Boomerang and which Carver dogs?
Yeah, they say the carver stuff and the boomerang stuff. They say that's the stuff that kept them dogs from turning and made them dogs stay there.
Okay.
They say them ball dog did it. They say they'll get the job done, but they say boy they say that joker give you a heart attack. And he got down, do a whole 360 spin and jump up in the air. Say boy back in the day, Joker catch a heart attack. You see that joker spin in a circle like that.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
Hey, that what J-Bo say he do the helicopter spin on your ass. Boy, you know you don't want that bit the helicopter spin on you, boy.
Hey, I tell you what, if you got a
But
corner
they say that
dog,
bitch come out of helicopter spin and get right back on your ass.
that what I'm about to say, if you got a dog that scratched the corner all the time back then, and that was his thing to be in that corner, then you call it a scratch on you, call it a turn on yourself. As soon as he do that helicopter spin, okay, I got it, cool, turn, pick him up, grab, make your handle. I'm
Yep.
putting pressure on the handle now because we gotta get back to the corner because my dog done turned. Hey, and sometimes if a dog's smart back then, when they do that helicopter turn like that, they'll spin around and go ahead and make them a hole when they spin around like that. But
They
if they
let you they let you know. They they let and some of them let you know they get the scratching going when they turn in the helicopter circle like that. See,
yep,
some of them smart like that. They ready to
yep,
start scratching when you turn them in when they go to doing that.
because it done been down there enough times to know what it's all about and what it okay,
Man, I
I need to
seen
get
one
some water.
down boy BC Kemp.
Yo,
Hey,
you can
down
hear
them
me?
boys in Pritchard, BC Kemp, they call themselves Bulldog Country Money Long and Train Smoke. Man, they had yeah, I hear you. You can't hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, and I can hear you, but I can tell you got an echo. I can tell you hearing an echo. That's why you responded to me a couple seconds later. I can't hear the echo. You good on my end, but whatever you doing on your end, you probably got to turn the volume down on something because you got an echo. That's what it is. But it's not on my end. Everything on my end good.
See, I got an echo.
I can't hear the echo, but I can tell you can hear the echo, or it's an echo on your side because you responded to my when I asked you something, you responded to it like a second later. So I know you was hearing an echo. It was an echo on your side, or it was a latency rather, some latency. It shouldn't be that.
Hold on.
Vanguard, let me ask you a question. Well, matter of fact, we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that later. I'll hit you up on the back street. You know what I'm saying? But them blue eyes, I want to ask you about them blue eyes and them balls dogs and stuff like that. And big salute to you, my brother. Big salute to you. I want to, hold up, man. Big salute to my brother Vanguard. And I want to say this right here. Big happy birthday to my man Mad Doctor out there, somewhere somewhere out there across the United States, having fun, enjoying his birthday. Mad Doctor, happy birthday, my big homie. And I hope you have a bunch more, man. Hope you have a bunch more. Hey, enjoy your day, my friend, man. Enjoy your day, man.
Yeah, happy birthday, man, doctor. Hey, bro, hold on for a second. Let me see, can I fix this shit?
All right. Yeah, man. Let's see here. Let me see, can I pull up the Georgia situation? Because We got a brother who the dog bust happened in South Carolina last year, but they just arrested him. The sled, for those who don't know, sled is South Carolina Law Enforcement Division, which is like the South Carolina Feds. Sled just arrested him in Georgia. So I'm gonna see if I can pull that up real quick for you and give you that.
Judges have charged a Georgia man in connection to a high-stakes dogfight. SLED says last April, Patrick Hurd was arrested during an active dogfight in Eastover, South Carolina. Now, warrants say that SLED disrupted the fight and seized over $80,000. Agents separated the two dogs that had been fighting before they got to the scene. One dog had multiple injuries. Hurd is charged with criminal conspiracy and 2 counts of ill treatment of animals. He was booked into a Midlands jail.
Yeah, I just had to give you that, man, to let you see them folk rolling up a year later and charging brothers about this stuff, man. I see out there AQ say getting it in. Now let me ask brothers this, man. When it comes to fleas and stuff with these dogs, and ask my OGs, you may know this something a little more than our younger brothers. When it comes to fleas, man, it is the pill the best thing for the fleas? Because it seems like some things work this year and it don't work next year. Or seem like some things work for 6 months and then it don't work after. Is the pill the best thing because it's the only thing that's gonna get into the dog and not wash off the dog, not wear off the dog? It actually gets into the bloodstream and gets into the skin so it can create some type of oil into the fur or the hair or scent or whatever. Is there something that's guaranteed? Because when it comes to fleas, I'm starting to realize that no matter what you tell me is good for fleas, everybody's flea problem is different. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't have fleas on the ground the way the other people have them. Some people, everybody's situation is different. And it seems like them fleas be getting immune to the medicine that's out there. You know? And then the weather come into play. You got rain. Rain plays part when you got dogs that's outside when they get wet. I know it got to play a part in removing some of the oils and stuff off the dog's skin. I never had really no problem with the Seresto collars, but I take that back. I bought a few from the feed store, so I know they wasn't the bootleg ones, unless they're getting bootleg, but they weren't supposed to be the bootleg. I got them from the feed store, and no, they're not working like they would normally work. Normally, when I put them on, I'm good all year and to the next year. This year, they've been seeming a little weaker. Now I ordered some ones off Amazon, and I got them and I used them, and they weren't working. And I went and got some from the feed store, and they was a little not working. And I don't see the fleas on the ground. They're not jumping on my pants or nothing like that. But I seen them on the dogs. Now when I
Get you some 7 dust and spread that,
man,
man. That shit. You got to get if you get the granules, you got to wet when you put it out. You got to put it out before the rain, let it wet, man. You put that stuff out. That stuff really, really work. My granddad had a garden, man. When I had them dogs, my granddad was there at the house. I ain't have no problem with no flea. When that old man died, man, you walk in the yard and flea jump on your ass, boy. You look down on your clothes, boy. It look like nigga throwed a can of pepper on you.
yeah, I remember
Now you got to get that 7 dust. That 7 dust will get them bitches gone.
one time back in the days, I remember coming outside and the fleas jumped in my pants. This is the Sambo years. Fleas jumped in my pants. Boy, I say, "Mo, had to get rid of them." That's the last time I seen fleas like that. But I'm not gonna lie, man. It seemed like them things. My brother told me to get the powder that you throw on the ground. I forgot the name of it. You know what I'm talking about, though. I threw the powder out. And I'm not saying I got no fleas like bad or nothing, but I'm talking about what actually works for fleas and you don't have to worry about it no more. Should I or anybody just go and get the pill from the vet or get the pill from whatever feed store that sell the pill? Because it's going to be in the dog. And you may have to take it every 3 months or every so often, but you don't have to worry about it. And them little $20 or them $30 or $40 to be worth you not having to keep buying
Oh,
spray or keep doing this or going to
hey,
get this powder and that ain't working.
this how you kill that right there. You get what's your name out there. You get the pest control. Pest
Yeah.
control come out there. You know they charge you. I had the pest control. They charge quarterly, and you ain't got to really use them before a year. They charge quarterly. They come out like every quarter, once every 3 or 4 months, and spray the way I say what every 3 months. They come out and put like they'll come much as you call. I know the people who I had. If I call much as I come, and they spray for mosquito, and then it really is not expensive. You know what I'm saying? For them to come quarterly, much as you want, you pay a
Yeah.
one-time installment, and then after that, every time they come, you pay. They pull up, boom, they do their thing, then they'll send you a bill in the mail. And I know the whole bill and everything. When I got through with it, it was a number like $300.
Mm. And that was for the
You
whole
come,
year.
they spray. Yeah, that's the whole year. But they come quarterly. They don't like if you call and say, "Hey, I seen this." They spray for fleas, flies, and mosquitoes.
Mm. Dang. Dang. Now let me ask y'all brothers this right here, right? If everybody start using crushed pumpkin seed, because they say that's for wormer. And if everybody started using that for their wormer, and we went on a crushed pumpkin seed movement where we was advertising it to every dog lover that we know, no matter what breed of dog they had. Do you think
The
they would
price,
take that off do you think they would take it off the shelf?
the price will go through the roof.
You think the price will go through the roof, or they'll take it off the
Yep.
shelf? One or the
They
other is
probably
gonna
send,
happen.
they'll send the price through the roof. They're gonna hard for them to take the pumpkins off the shelf. You just go out. You can just go buy your pumpkin and get the seeds out of it. They're gonna be hard to get rid of them seeds. Hey, I
Yeah,
just go
yeah,
buy me a pumpkin and get all the damn seeds I want.
yeah, yeah.
I might do that. Just buy me one, and
And
just get the. What's up
the
with your Vanguard? See, yeah, Vanguard. He know old Mr. Coleman. He stayed down at our old Coleman.
Yeah,
I see
and
old
then this is the
Vanguard
thing
up in there.
I wanna know if the pumpkin seeds do they really work? Do they really
That
work like that?
that
You
what
know
I
what
want
I'm
to know.
saying?
Do they really work?
I believe they work, because I heard too many people speaking about it, but the thing is, and I haven't heard anybody speaking about no side effects from it, like having no bad issues with it because it's natural. you know. And the little statement that the doctor was making on the video that everybody seen when he was speaking about the pumpkin seeds and the vets making you take worm medicine. Like that's why I always say the people that seem like they don't care about getting their dog. I ain't talking about the pit bull people. I'm talking about regular pet lovers out there that just get their dogs maybe their first shots and that's it. They never think about and maybe heartworm or something like that, but they don't do all this crazy stuff we do with dogs. Their dogs live longer. They don't give them all the antibiotics and all the injections we give them
Hey,
and all this and all that. And they dogs live longer. You know what I'm saying?
well,
And they feed them fucking
anything.
pedigree and shit like that. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
feed that motherfucker anything. Just give him anything. Go get him some Jim Danny. Feed that joker anything,
And they live
and,
longer,
and,
man.
and be healthy. Man, I see some
Yeah.
of these dogs. And what you feed, big dog? They feed the worst thing you see in the store. Dog healthy as hell. Like, man, I can't feed that to my dog.
Mm-hmm. Supreme Excellence one, yellow one. I see you, big dogs. What's going on with y'all? Hope y'all had a great day, man. Hope y'all had a great day. You
Shout
know,
out Supreme and Yellow Legion Fury.
that's all, man. Now, let me ask you this. Do y'all think or do you think mixed breed dogs are smarter than purebred dogs?
They say mixed breed kid smarter than that. What they say. I don't know.
Because I've heard mixed breed dogs, at least be healthier than purebred dogs. I've heard that
Now,
before.
now they seem to be healthy now. You see them mutt, big dog. You see them mutts running around on the street, man. The dog that run the street, he damn near healthier than the dog you got at your house.
Yep. And that's why big salute to Vanguard down in the building. That's why we don't have them troubles with the Dutch Shepherds and Malinois because the breeding and the genetics and the blood is not as tight like pit bulls is. So you have healthier puppies. The puppies, like when I had anime puppies, dog, I have like fucking I done had about 4 litters with her at least, right? And each time she have a litter, She have no less than 13 puppies, and
And
never
all of
no,
them live.
all of them live, man. All of them great mama dogs. I ain't seen no mama dogs. You know, I haven't dealt with all the breeds out there, but when it come to the pits and the Dutches, man, I'm talking about the Dutch Shepherds reign. And when it come to mama, boy, they don't lose no puppies. I ain't gonna lie, that's it's just my dogs I had. It could be, you know, but I hear that about Dutches in general. You know what I'm saying? Good mama dogs, and that come from. I think it come from the gene pool being kind of bigger, man. You know what I'm saying? At least
Yeah.
at least the puppies being healthier wise do come from the
But
gene pool.
hey,
Maybe not the mama the way she act.
hey, man, you done seen that mama dog that live up under the house, had her puppies up under the house, and all them puppies come out that joker be big and fat and healthy. Don't nothing be wrong with all of them running from up under the house like little rats.
And none of them got worm yet, neither no parvo shot.
Hey, hey, I ain't had nothing done to them. Hey, running the neighborhood like they run that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I done seen that. Talking about all of them living up under the house. It nasty, dirty, muddy. Man, you take them pit bull, throw them up under the house, man, you have 12 puppies come out, one of them live.
Yep. Yep. Now I'm gonna say this now. When any brother, I don't, you know, with a past, we're gonna speak about the past because we ain't gonna speak about nobody doing it in the future. But anybody who did that, say if you did put a hound dog in your dogs, or if you did put another line or a breeder dog into your pit bulls, when they did that, even though the dogs came out mixed and they was shitting people or whatever, in actuality, but when they did that, it opened them lines up to a point where they can do all kind of breeding. That's why it may not be far-fetched that some of that Red Boy Jocko stuff somewhere or another got some other dogs in it,
Say
because
got
you
that
can
home
inbreed.
dog in there. Got that
I ain't
goddamn
sure what it
home
got.
dog in
I
there.
ain't sure what it got, but it may not be far-fetched because you can inbreed it a whole lot better than you can inbreed a whole lot other lines of dogs, and that could be come from gene
Throwing that up.
pools being
Yep.
other gene pools being in there and we not knowing it. You know what I'm saying? We just don't know it, but the gene pools is there. And when you put a gene pool of a hound dog in a pit bull, that hound dog gene pool gonna be way bigger. Because they're not breeding, they're breeding for best hound dogs. This motherfucker, we got too much ego. We only breed in certain dogs, and we won't even breed with certain people dogs if we don't like the people. And so we kind of stick to one damn thing, you know. But when it comes to the hound dogs, man, they breeding to the 1-to-1 last year, the 1-to-1 this year, because they doing way more legal stuff with their dogs, right? So they got more champions, they got more winners, they got more ribbon getters and all kind of stuff. So they breeding, and they gonna have 20 damn champions in their pedigree, you know. But even if they don't have that many, they're gonna have enough to where, you know, 3 or 4 of them to where it mattered. And them 3 or 4 that's in there, they got bigger pedigrees or whatever.
Yeah.
So
They
shit, if you know, you gotta look at it, man. That Red Boy Jocko stuff will inbreed better than a lot of stuff out there.
yep. And them red boy dogs.
And the Red Boy stuff, you know, a lot of brothers, you know, once you do 1 or 2 inbreeders, you start getting deformed dogs. And you know that it just come from too tight. The gene pool is too tight. Now that's the thing. You know, if the whole time, okay, let's say if you want to be a nasty sucker, right? We talking humans now. You want to be a nasty sucker, and you want to deal with one of your cousins. All right. Now you dealing with somebody who you think your cousin, but your family member never told you the whole time that really ain't your cousin. You know what I'm saying? Or some stuff happened on the back streets. So now y'all have a kid, and you really looking for the kid to be something wrong with him. Or you really to hope she didn't get pregnant, but she got pregnant, and now you got a healthy kid, you know, healthy, big, ain't nothing wrong with him. But you ain't really kin to this person because they just didn't tell you. You know, I mean, when it comes to them dogs, man, you really don't know sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You really
Hey,
don't know.
if you ain't down their yard, you don't know what they doing, man. If you ain't standing
No.
right there in front of them, man, you don't know what these jokers doing. Like
Mm-mm.
like they were saying the Tom Garner dog, the Dynamite dog, they were saying, man, that's a Cottingham dog. Like I don't know. I don't know what the hell a Cottingham dog looked like back then. I don't know.
Yeah, ain't no telling.
They say the old dogs turned and went that way.
Damn. Ain't no telling, man. Ain't no telling. Now, let me ask brothers this, right? When it come to inbreeding and stuff like that, you know, we may say, oh, I'm losing mouth. I'm losing mouth. But have we ever thought about it? Or, you know, sometimes the teeth just get smaller. With the breeding that you're doing, that you may have not lost the mouth, the teeth may have got smaller. And another question I want to ask, because it's kind of a two-part question, does the shape of the mouth have anything to do with the pressure of the bite? Because you know, a dog with a long mouth can get more, you know, maybe get a better grip than a dog with a little short boxing mouth.
Yeah,
So would that have anything to do with it? If I'm
but
looking for mouth, do I need to look for a particular shaped dog mouth as well?
I seen the banjo dog. One of them dog. He had a little short muzzle, but he could lay it down.
See, that's the thing I'm talking about right there. Like when you give a dog a first impression and you just look at him and you may be like, oh, his mouth too little, his mouth too small, or he don't, you know, that's what I'm wondering. That's what I'm asking the chat and you as well. You know, does that affect,
And
or
then,
do you
and
think that
then
affect
I
the
I think
pressure?
this really affect the biting of the dog. They bringing the dogs down, like they bringing the dog weight down too low. Like they bringing the dogs too skinny, and I think that really affect, because when you ain't strong is like when the guy explained that to when they was explaining about when Terrence Crawford fought Canelo. When the man say that he walked around at 170 to 177 pounds, I got that. Like he was saying that he didn't have to pull himself to 147, so he was gonna be stronger. And I got that. That's just like with the dog. When you ain't got to pull that joke all the way down now, you're gonna have a stronger dog. He gonna be stronger. He gonna be stronger, and he probably gonna be better at everything. Now just imagine if Terrence Crawford really walk around 168, 170 to 177 pounds. Imagine the power and the strength he lose pulling himself to 147.
Yep, yep, yep.
Like
Yeah, that's
Floyd Mayweather. When you looked at Floyd Mayweather, man, when he said that I got it, I say that motherfucker while you see him, when he in his camp, that motherfucker walk around eating McDonald's and bullshit you don't supposed to eat. Guess why? Cause he already at weight. He ain't got to lose weight. That's the way he walk the weight he fighting at, he walked around at.
yep. And that's about the best example you can give, man, the boxing situation, because the lighter they go, and if they get too
They
light
get
out of
weaker.
their range, they get weaker.
Man, you see when Ryan Garcia fought Tank Davis, he was weak, man. I could see it in his face. You can see his orbital bone showing he was weak. He
And
won
then
he won he won that motherfucker that hit Devin Haney, that's for sure.
and then he might go 12 rounds. They might go the whole distance. They might even win. But they weaker. When we say weaker, we mean they thump. They don't got no thump to them like they would have if you had 2 more pounds, 3 more pounds
Yeah,
on them or
yeah, he
something
had
like
two
that.
or three more pounds on him. He got a little bit more thump than he would have had.
Yeah. Hey, I would have said a big salute out to my brother Vanguard again, man. Hey, Vanguard, I ain't answering none of your questions that you dropping in the chat just now because we gonna give him that exclusive interview. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason I wasn't answering that stuff or asking you too much stuff when I seen you come in there, because I know you can answer a lot of them boys questions for me. So y'all brothers just wait, You know, we got the exclusive interview coming. Me and brother Florida Outlaw. You know what I'm saying? We gonna talk about some of that ball stuff and give you that exclusive. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to you, man. Yeah, dog. Vanguard, hey, I can't ask you the questions and then you know you're gonna answer them down in the chat. We gonna drop the interview, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Yeah, and I know you know about them balls, dogs. You know what I'm saying? I know you know about them balls, dogs. So I can trust whatever you say about it.
Yeah, he down there with old with Mr. Coleman.
And I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm gonna get my homeboy from well, he from Conway, but he stay down in Georgia. He a Bulls fan. Last time I heard he was a Bulls fan. I'm gonna get him up there one day. We're gonna have a whole Bulls set up this motherfucker. Cause he a Bulls lover. And he gave me a dog one time. He ain't charged me nothing for him, give it to me off the strength. But he did say I ain't give you no papers, but he didn't say that and I'm not giving you the papers because I don't want you to have them. He was just saying like, this is special sauce. This is that special sauce, but it's that ball stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I took the dog because I trusted what my man said because I know he knew about dogs and shit or whatever. But I ain't I think that dog ended up getting in the yard accident or something. Something happened to him. I didn't never have him when he was grown.
Yeah,
But yeah,
Vanguard.
man.
I know Mr. Coleman dead. I heard Mr. Coleman died.
Dang. You know, a lot of the times, man, back in the days when them brothers would do things, some of them dogs would get a lucky grab in off top. It may not be in the first bite, it'd be somewhere another in the first 5 minutes. They get a lucky jab in or whatever they get in and they make a move. You know, sometimes brothers can misinterpret that,
As
hold up, hold
mouth.
up, hold up. Yeah, as mouth. Yo, what's going on? What's going on?
What's going on, big dog?
Ain't too much, man. How everything going with you today?
Oh man, just chilling with the family. What you got going?
Man, I ain't been up here live in about a week or so, probably a little longer, man. I said, I'm about to get up off the algorithm, man. I got to get up there and holler at my folk, man, and get up there and at least just kick it for a little while tonight. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, man. I be tired. AQ got me stressed out, pulling all my damn hair out this motherfucker. I say, man, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do, boy. AQ got that damn dog over there. And shit, boy, this shit here kind of different from me, dog. I'm green in this dog show thing. And I ain't gonna lie to you, damn. Like I said before, I'm used to working a dog for air and not looking like a runway model. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
I
So
got you.
this shit kind of damn new to me, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's fun to me at the same time, but it take a lot of work. That's why I say I give props to any brother that conditioning any dog for a dog show, man, getting them ready for a dog show, any kind of event, on the legal end. Because it take work, man. It take work and it take patience, work, the same patience it take. That's why I say I could train a dog in 8 weeks, but it's just money wise that'll make me train the dog in 8 weeks instead of working one because it takes work on both ends. The condition a dog it take work and the train a dog it take work. It's just different kind of work. One
You
man
said
can't just the brothers that train dogs. I'm looking at it from both ends, and I'm telling brothers that train dogs this. You better not ever discredit them brothers that condition dogs and say they can't do what y'all can do, or they can't do maybe the training thing. But work is work. At the end of the day, when I go to work in real life, like work to make money, work is work. As long as I'm working legal and making money, my job ain't no different than yours, other than maybe the pay grade or something. You know what I'm saying? So I always give props to the brothers that's working them dogs, them shows, man. But you was about to say something, big dog?
now I was asking. I had a question about breeding, and
Okay,
you was talking
okay.
about breeding for mouth and breeding for gameness. How do you know if you breed for gameness if you ain't on that stage no more?
Well, that's a good question. The thing is, you know, hey, I mean, hey, hey, that's a good question, dog. But the thing is, only thing I can really come from it, you just gotta know your dogs, know your stuff, know what you're
Yeah,
looking at.
know where they come from.
Yeah, know where they come from. I mean, I don't know really how to answer that one, man.
I
You know what I'm
got you.
saying? Um, if you're not rolling them, if you're not gonna be able to find the rolling traits. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking for the rolling traits, if you're
Yeah.
not rolling them, you know. But
Okay. Like the dog I got from the guy Mr. Tupper. No, Mr. Tupper ain't did nothing in a long time, but the dog I got from him, the Joker full of fire, big dog, and it just come from the guy the dog come from. He full of fire. He just wanna he full of fire.
now I will say this now. When you're dealing with a line of dogs for a period of time, and just say, if I was out in the wild west time, and I was doing this and I was doing that. Now I'm still dealing with these dogs. I know what these dogs. I know how to look at these dogs. No matter if I'm doing something different with my life now, I know how to look at these dogs to determine. Okay, if I'm gonna take this dog right here out fox hunting, I know how to say, oh, these dogs I'm gonna use. Just like training wise, I haven't been training as long as I've been doing the other thing with the dogs, but since I've been training, I can look at a litter of dogs and I know which one to pick out in a matter of you just certain things you got to look for when you're looking for
Yeah,
certain things. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking
yeah, you
for, you know what I'm saying? If you're looking for if I'm looking for training, which you can't compare it to gameness. Gameness, it's other ways you can tell if a dog game besides and game. I'm gonna say it like this, right? The word
Yeah,
we done look that word up. The word game means to see how long you could take in a battle. You know, we can't say chasing a cowhide or chasing a hog through the woods or none of that type of stuff is going to determine how game your dog is. He got to have pressure on his ass and then determine how game he is. You know what I'm saying? Only thing that I can to tell how game he is once he go in that hunt and that hog get on him, how long he fighting toe to toe with that hog once that hog get on him. Chasing the hog ain't determined his game and that's his prey drive. Once he get on that
How
hog
get
and that
on
hog, yeah, that hog get on his ass. Now that hole coming back, now you can see if he gonna really stay there or not. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on the activities and stuff like that, dog, and different things. But when it come to me, that's why I kind of stated what I know. I don't really like to drift on a lot of different bloodlines and pedigrees because I don't know a lot of different bloodlines. I don't know this dog may look good, but it may bring a weak trait that I don't really like. So I stay close to what I know. That don't mean what you got. I'm not speaking on you particular. That don't mean what you got is not the best in the world. You
I
know what I'm
got you.
saying? It's just because I'm content with what I got or I'm content with what I'm doing. I know it. I know how to look at it. I know how to spot it. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, uh, I feel like, when it come to gameness, or saying that go, I feel like that go gene is locked into that Big John stuff when it comes to if you took them to any type of event and say you're gonna drop them down to compete with something far as they got something to do with battling or say hog hunting or something like that. You
Yeah.
know, anything like that, I think they're gonna compete on the highest level. You're gonna have mutts and curs on any line of dogs you got. I'm not gonna lie to you. I done bought Big John curs. I done had a couple of them. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Not directly off Big John, but off that line of dogs. And dogs that done got dogs that broke off running them to the car, all that stuff. They've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly with it. And that's what makes it good because I done seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I know I didn't just see the good. If I just seen the good, then I make it say, okay, I'm kennel blind, or okay, when the bad stuff gonna come. You know what I'm saying? But I done seen the good and the bad with it, so I'm cool on that end. You know what I'm saying? But that was a good question, man, as far as, the actual traits that you were speaking about. You know what I'm saying? That's a good
I got you.
question. I don't really think, you know what I'm saying, I can really, that's about best I can answer that what City Boy was saying, and as far as what you said,
I
you know
got
what
you.
I'm
I got you.
saying?
Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. No problem, man. What kind of lines you running? If you don't mind me asking.
We got two lines down here. We got some red boy Jocko with a little bit of bolio in it. Then we got some red boy Zebo stuff.
Okay. How you like that Zebo stuff, man?
I like the mouth in it. It put a little bit more mouth on that red boy to me.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, man. Shit. Appreciate you dropping in, man. Anytime you want to come up, you can come up, dog. And anytime, any question you got, ask me, man. If I can answer it, I will. If I can't, I can't. Them brothers down in the chat, Legion Fury, Mario, them brothers, they'll answer it if I can't answer. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right.
Anytime, dog.
All right. All right.
Yeah, you have a good one too, man.
You too now.
Mm. Yes, sir, man. Big salute out to the brother Cornelius for dropping in, man. Dropping in. It's good to
Yeah,
be with y'all tonight, man. I ain't been with y'all in about, like I said, about a week or so when it comes to the live. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, ain't nothing changed, man. I'm just doing a little work in the back streets and trying to handle my business up there. You know, I got the movie gonna drop. I ain't gonna lie, man. I gotta drop it it's gonna probably drop in the middle of October. You know what I'm saying? But I got it coming. I'm gonna drop that. Uh, I got the other channel that's about to, be running hard. So y'all jump on that as well. We're gonna try to have some different content, but dog content on it. Maybe we'll focus more on the training or something instead of just all interviews and leave that over here. I don't know yet, but the channel running. And like I said, I'm gonna drop some videos on that to go ahead and get it monetized up real quick. You know what I'm saying? So man, y'all just stay tuned, man. I ain't out here. I ain't disappeared. I ain't playing lazy or none of that. Oh, I want to say something. I wanted to say it while City Boy wasn't up here, but you're up here. You ain't got nothing to do with what I'm about to say. You know what I'm saying? Big salute out to Fat Bill, man. Fat Bill, you stepping on my territory and you talking about Saturday Night Live. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna talk no trash right now, you know what I'm saying? But be a little more creative, brother. Saturday Night Live, is my thing when it comes to these dogs, man. You gotta be live when you come to Saturday Night Live if you're gonna call it live. We live on Saturday night, you know what I'm saying? Man, that shit jumps off, brother Fat Bill. And the thing is, man, you know how the algorithm roll. How can both of us call our show on Saturday Night Live? Hey, I was already doing it. You know what I'm
Fat
saying?
Bill say he trying to scratch.
Man, hey, that ain't the way to scratch. You know, that ain't the way to scratch Fat Bill down, man. Come on now, I ain't trying to talk no shit. But just be a little more creative on that end, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I'm rocking with the Saturday Night Live, dog. You know what I'm saying? The SNL. Only other Saturday Night Live other than what I'm doing is them comedy show that's coming on TV. You know what I'm saying? But hey, brother, everybody keep doing what they doing, man. The positive stuff out here with these dogs, ain't getting in no trouble, minding our own business. Jamel, what's going on? What it is?
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
tell Cornelius he need to go. He want to know how to get on the online dog show. You got to go over to Samurai Kennels, big dog. They do the morning show early in the morning, 6:30. They be on 6:30 sharp every morning. You got to go over there and get with Dre and them. You can just step up in that thing, Cornelius. They ain't
Yeah,
all you got. All they actually do send your dog picture in.
yep. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, man, and you can't miss them boys. It's about 4 different damn shows to come on. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie
they
to
got
you.
three. They got three shows come on. They about an hour apiece.
So you can't
So
miss
yeah,
them
you can't
boys.
miss them.
All you gotta do is probably subscribe to one of them channel, and the other one will probably link. The rest of them will probably link into it, and you can subscribe to them once you see them. Or either them brothers tell you what channels they got. But you can
Hey, and
definitely,
shout out to that. And shout out to that fool, Mad Doctor. Hey, that man now crazy.
yeah. Big salute to Mad Doctor, man. The birthday brother, family ties, kennels in the building. Hey, Jamel, man, I done forgot what the hell was talking about this. Hey, this that fad, dog. I've been talking so much just now, I done forgot what the hell I said just now, Jamel.
Some of them boys were asking about the what dog that were they champion quicksand. I think that's the PSK dog.
I ain't sure I heard the name Quicksand before, though.
Now he a boss dog.
Okay.
And I think he a champion. Yeah, I think that's a PSK dog.
Y'all salute my man Mad Doctor, 28 years old. My brother, 28 years old today. I wish I could see it again. If Lord bless me, I could see it again. 128. You know what I'm saying? My brother Mad Doctor, 28 good years old. Salute to you, Mad Doctor. I can't give you enough salutes, brother, because you always rock with me, man. You always rock with me.
Hey
Yes,
Q, I
sir,
see you.
man.
I see you on that bike. Hey Q, I see you got that bike up there. Hey Q was over on Buck City, goddamn calling everybody out the other day. Shit.
Hey,
Hey, hey, Q was over there calling everybody out. Hey, Q told nigga, he told Buck City, you can get it too, goddamn.
AQ talking about he 3 miles right now, man. Don't say that, AQ, man. You're gonna have me jump on my bike in the morning and ride to the beach. From my damn front yard to the Myrtle Beach, man. Don't say that shit, man. 3 miles? Man, listen, I might cock at 15 tomorrow. Fucking with AQ. Be on the damn news. Them folk talking about I'm riding a damn dog down the damn highway going towards
Shit.
the beach.
Hey, they better put me on the news then, 'cause I sure be out there on my bike, big dog. I be out there beating the street. Like, if I wasn't in here with you tonight, I'd be on my bike right now.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Sometimes it's like therapy, man. I just get on my bike, dog, listen to some music and just ride out, man, and just mind my business, man, and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, just chill.
I was on that Fat Bill last night when I was riding. That's what I do. I get on the bike, I put the dog shows on, and I just ride and listen to that.
Hey, Fat Bill, I'm gonna be a little creative with you right now. I ain't trying to be funny now, but Saturday Night Live, I tell you that's my shit. But you did say you was in the Dixie, so you should say Saturday Night Live in the Dixie. Hey, I mean, it's something a little different. Just being creative, man. We out here, man. It's all trying to use our heads and build this dog thing. We don't need to use the same things that each other building. We done been out here a couple years, and if I could build off that build channel, it need to be something that I can build off of that not stealing his title, not taking his. It's just something that's help getting my content up, but I ain't taking from his. You know what I'm saying? Saturday Night Live is trying to take from mine. Cause when they click on Saturday Night Live, they gonna click on your shit.
What wrong with them? They say they thought I had Mellow Yellow talk. Now I tell them I ain't working Mellow Yellow for you. Tell them you putting your own work in.
Man, listen, man, if I wasn't working them dogs, man, I have 3 shows a day coming on, man. One of them, I ain't
Hey,
gonna do it in the morning time because them boys got
but
the
tell
morning.
them, hey, but shit, if I stayed goddamn in South Carolina where he was at, get what? I will help him work that motherfucker shit.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you like this here, dog. I'm gonna tell you like this, AQ. I got too much pride, my brother. My whole life, I worked my dogs my damn self. That's how I went to war. That's how I went to battle. And I ain't gonna be no different now, dog. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna call nobody out if I gotta let somebody else work my dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call you out for City Boy. If City Boy got a dog, even if it's my dog, that's how I do it. Let City Boy take my dog and work him if he feel like he can do my dog. City Boy got a dog, boom, he come with my dog. That's how I did it in the box. Cause see, some of these brothers were scared to go up against, or say, I'm scared of PBK. He know how to do it. He know how to work a dog. He know how to do a dog. So what I do, hey,
Just get that bitch
City
to
Boy,
me.
here's my dog right here. Go take that and kick his ass with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, that's how they do it.
But if you call me out, shit, I ain't handing off my dog, man. I gotta make sure me and my dog gotta have the confidence when we come to that box, motherfucker. Damn, I know what the hell. It's like me driving with a dirty damn 100 pounds in the car. I gotta drive this motherfucker down the highway, man. Make sure ain't nobody speeding. We going to the speed limit, baby. When we gonna be ready, we gonna make it. And that's what it is. You ain't gotta worry about that AQ. When it come to working my own dog, I'm gonna do that, dog. You know what I'm saying? I ain't missing these days with my show for nothing, homie. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it just is what it is, dog. That's why I say this is my last time doing this shit. Cause I ain't no spring chicken no more, dog. I ain't no spring chicken. I'm getting plenty of exercise right now. I'm trying to gain weight. I can't gain nothing for fucking damn exercising. Boy, I'm exercising like a motherfucker, boy. I ain't gonna
Tell
lie
them
to you,
dogs put
dog.
that work in.
Hey, one thing about it, I love it. It keeps me feeling young. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it just is what it is, man. But I know I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a podcaster right now, and I can't put my 100% time into that and podcast. So that's
And
why,
you
you
better
know what
leave
I'm saying?
AQ alone. 'Cause AQ out there. I seen AQ out there whole
Man,
beating it up.
listen, after I'm giving AQ all I got this damn October 31st, and AQ can kiss my ass after that. I don't give a damn what he say. If he win, if he can talk all the shit he want to talk. Ain't no rematches. I ain't coming back out. I'ma talk my shit from behind his microphone. It's a whole lot easier. I can sleep better. I ain't sore when I get up the next morning.
Hey,
No, none of
hey,
that shit.
but,
Man,
hey,
my arms
motherfucker,
hurt like a motherfucker right
hey,
now, boy.
mo-
I ain't
motherfucker,
been
get
no
up.
gym.
Hey, legs shaking like a motherfucker, boy.
Man, I ain't been no gym, no none of that shit, man. I feel like I've been working out like a mother. Man, listen, I'm on
Yeah, hey,
supplements like my dog on supplements. I ain't gonna lie to you. Taking that muscle, all that shit, man. Listen, I'm on it, dog. I ain't, we natural over here. We ain't on no steroids or nothing like that. You know, I ain't like some of these brothers popping steroids. I keep my natural frame. You know what I'm saying?
hey,
It is what
Car-
it is.
Cornelius say, what's the best strain of Red Boy Jocko?
Oh man, I'm gonna tell you like this, here, Cornelius. That's a real controversial question. Not really controversial because I'm a red boy jocko man. I'm always say my strain, the best strain. But in actuality, man, I think if you find a brother that know his line of dogs, that know the dogs that know not just this is my first generation of red boy jocko dogs. I done been dealing with these dogs for a long time. You know, listen to what he's talking about, and really it's it's trial and error, man. What you like, you know. That's why I always say the brothers from nowadays, y'all got it worse than what we had. I can get more dogs for a cheaper price back then. The pick and choose to say, oh, I want to holler at
Yep.
the brother BKK over here real quick. I want to holler at brother Cornelius over here real quick, and I ain't even spent $1,500. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
we going
saying?
over there getting dog for
I'm going to
250,
holler at the brother
$300.
Patrick Robinson over here, and I done checked 5 or 6 different bloodlines out, and I ain't spent $2,500. Now,
Yep.
now you're gonna spend $2,500 for one dog. You know what I'm saying? So
If you
that's
go
the
holler at
difference.
Chico Lopez, you're gonna spend 6,500 for one dog.
Shit, after I kick AQ ass, when you get a dog on mellow yellow, them shit's $5,000. Even if I don't kick AQ ass, they still $5,000. AQ, it is what it is, dog. Tell them they
Mm.
can kiss Bella ass. They can kiss all of them ass. You know what I'm
And
saying?
then
When they go to hating.
like that question, the best Red Boy Jocko, if I didn't get a dog from you, you know what I'm saying, like you, old P Nitty, cause like you say, them dogs is the dogs that people had and they stayed with over. See me, that's what I kind of look at too. When I look at when I'm getting a dog, the people name on the pedigree. So when you get a dog, you looking at the name. You remember when I called you about that name on the pedigree and I asked you who
Yeah,
the hell this was?
yeah,
And I told you, I said his name on the pedigree about 40 times. You know, I ain't know who it was, but you knew who it was.
yeah. But when it
I
come to
knew
that, when it come to
you
that, you
I
can't
knew where
really.
the dog, I knew where the dog came from, and I knew who the people was.
Yeah, when it come to like say my dogs or P knitted dogs or the next brother dogs, say around this area, me and P got the same red boy Jocko strain, so it ain't gonna be like a different strain. Like say in my opinion, what he asking is like, okay, we got me and P knitted got both Big John strain,
Yeah.
but
Okay. I
damn
know
who
he
got
talking about like Pit
yeah,
Island. Like
oh
that what I was
yeah,
gonna say.
yeah,
If I was gonna get the dog, it would be from a guy like Pit Island. You know what I'm saying? A guy like those dogs, cause y'all got the dog from the people that had them, just like how Pit Island got his dog. When you look at the dogs, his
hmm
dog bred the same way that y'all bred the dogs.
yeah, and
So I
like
probably would, I
like
probably would go Pit Island and probably the guy Ready Red. You know, them the only guys I know who got those kind of dogs that kept
yeah.
them and they kept them from reliable people.
Yeah, yeah. And like say old schoolers, like the dogs that come down off that Bozak dog, you don't really see a whole lot of them, but I seen, brothers having them back in the early 2000s, more in the late 90s with the Bozak stuff in it. That's a good strain. But right now you really see predominantly you see Mayday dogs and you see brothers with red boy dogs with maybe some red boy Jocko yellow stuff in it, but it's mostly the Big John, the Mayday, and then you got other strains of Red Boy Jocko, but it's not real. A lot of them out there. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? It's like you say which one you said is the Pit Island just now?
Yeah, Pit Island.
The Pit Island stuff. You
What
had the
what about
Royal
what?
Bull stuff. The Royal Bull
Yeah,
stuff. You
yeah,
had that
raw
out there.
bull stuff. But you know them dogs, they pretty much the people took them. So
Yeah. So they threw.
yeah, what about like Ready Red? You know what I'm saying? I think
Yep.
he
Ready
got
Red.
the
Yep.
yeah, I think he got his crossed with the Walkmart and somebody else stuff. You know, like 'cause some of them they'll take your dog, get a Pit Island dog, and put them together.
Mm-hmm.
It's still a Red Boy Jocko dog.
Yep. Yep. Now, like I always say, man, and I know I'm gonna stand on this until I see different. You know, for anybody, I think the Big John dogs, the thing for you to do, if you breeding them, if that's what you like, you know what I'm saying? If you don't got no dogs at all, you can just take that one dog and you can two things you can do. You can go back into you another Big John dog or Little John, Big John, Little dog, same dogs. You can go back into another one of them and get you a whole litter of them. But the thing you want to do is out somewhere another. You know what I'm saying? And then go back into them or go back into something else, however you want to do it. But what they gonna bring they like the brother was asking about the game this now. You know, I don't like one thing I noticed. I seen a dog quit while I was exercising them before. You know what I'm saying? And that same thing showed up in the box. He did the same exact thing he did when he was flirt poling. He quit flirt poling and he quit in the square back in the days. And there's certain things you can see in these dogs. If they ain't got it, they ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? And I always say it's only gonna be one winner at the end of the day. All you can hope back then was your dog went out there and did the best he can do. You know what I'm saying? You can see if your dog putting it out his all or if he damn out that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And the thing was, and I always have to say this because the clarify this because no telling who listening, and I don't want nobody to get the wrong idea like we talking about anything modern day time. But we always like to compare and contrast. And like I always say, man, a lot of my brothers, they just want to know certain things about these dogs. Far as the game is, it's just something certain, like I said, just know the line that you're getting, man. Um, know the dog that you got. The thing is, like we were speaking about turning and stuff this now, the dog that spin around. If I know my dog is a dog that need to be scratched, he need to get to that corner, and I know he gonna do that turn. That's my game plan when I come there. You know what I'm saying? We automatically know we're gonna turn in about 5 minutes, somewhere around that area, somewhere between that 5 and 10 minute area. He may even turn before 5 minutes, but as soon as he turns, you acknowledge that because that's part of your game plan. You
And
know,
part of his game plan.
part of his game plan, and that's all part of knowing your dogs. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So I may I made him turn this dog into a grand champion because I knew this dog so good and we knew each other like a team. We went out there and worked that thing the whole time without cheating or none of that, but I knew how to handle him. You know what I'm saying? Some of them brothers get out there with that dog. Oh, he turning. Oh, no, he ain't turning. Leave your dog on him. Leave your dog on him. See what he gonna do. See what he gonna do. Nah, man. I'm taking him to the corner. I know what he gonna do. He about to scratch
Yep.
100 times. He about to scratch 100 times. And all that was, I call it, since you like brothers like to stand on their ego and shit, my
That
ego
shit, like you
blocker,
say, that just knowing your dog.
my ego blocker, the blocker from trying to crush my ego, saying my dog, oh, that's a maneuver, brother. That's a maneuver. Let's get him to the corner. You know what I'm saying? And thing is, you know, it can be a great dog for me.
Man, hey,
But when you get them, you don't know about the turning stuff. You don't know how to take them to the corner. You don't know none of that. You looking for mouth. You looking for hard press action, full court press the whole time, and you don't see what I seen. You know, so
hey,
every line
boy,
is just trial and error, man. See what you like and what fits what you like, action and
man,
actuality.
boy, about 20 years ago, like I was finna say a while back, them boy from Preacher had that dog, man. That same shit you talking about, that motherfucker turn, twist. Man, get what? You think that motherfucker finna take off and run and go the other way? Shit, man, that man get that bitch, take that bitch to the corner, that bitch leave out of that motherfucker like he got a missile stuck up his ass, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you get what? Everybody standing there looking at each other like what? And guess what? Like you say, that just who we get what. Anybody else probably would have took him and got rid of him. Man, that man took that motherfucking road the country with that motherfucker, kicking niggas' ass. 'Cause everybody, the same, what we talking about? Everybody
Yep.
thought the same. Everybody thought the same thing. But the owner, he get what? Shit, that mother, big dog. He come through one night after he done won 5 with him. He was drunk. He drunk. He done been drinking. He had him bust my head about 3 times. That boy came sit on that thing, side of that thing. He said, I know I done got all y'all. He talking shit. Hey, one of the nigga with her, he was right, big dog. He had to talk so much shit. He had to kick everybody ass with that. Yeah, we used to call him a German Shepherd. He'd act like a German Shepherd.
Damn.
Hey, one of my homeboy got mad, told nigga, fuck that nigga. Put the dogs up and me and you get bitch and fight.
Damn.
Hey, my boy the nigga hadn't touched the nerve. He was right, big dog. You know what I'm saying? He had and took money from me 2 or 3 times with that. I told him I ain't fucking with that bitch no more. That bitch do all that German Shepherd. That bro, listen to me when I say turn and do the helicopter. I'm talking about he might give you 2 helicopter spins in that motherfucker.
Damn.
But that's just who he was, man. Every time the man, get what? You talking about, look at that motherfucker turn and spin. The man say, you want to bet $10,000 this bitch come out the corner?
Damn.
Yeah, he gonna bet you. Shit, he knew that motherfucker. Man, we used to be laughing at that motherfucker. Everybody coming from out of town, they trying to kick his ass. Man, get what we tell a nigga, man. That bitch finna surprise you, big dog. Cause you know how you got people who they spectators, and you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't know the motherfucker for real. They probably just seen him one time. They probably saying, oh, we got one at home to take that motherfucker out. That motherfucker did a whole helicopter spin.
Yeah.
Yep, he gonna get what he gonna come in there and do. He gonna helicopter spin on you, and you might helicopter spin with him, but you don't know what to do when you helicopter spin, but he do.
Mm-hmm. Hey, them dogs be smart, man, because think about it. Even if a dog, say if he a cur or something like that, they so smart that they know, like, that's why they know to leave. They know, that's why I say a dog can pick up bad habits. When you take a dog out there and you ruin him and he stop, and then you take him out there, you teaching them bad habits because even when you training them, and he's stopping, you doing different treadmill and you got him on a treadmill and he stop on the treadmill, you teaching them bad habits because when he stop his legs, you teaching him and he remember all these dogs are smart. When you thinking the Bolio dogs are smarter than these dogs, all of them are smart. It just applied in different ways. You got to look at it. This dog smart enough to know to get the hell out of Dodge. This dog's smart enough to know whenever I make this turn, I can get me some water. I can get rubbed in my face. I can get wiped down and stuff like that. Them dogs pick that stuff up, especially when you was taking them out there and doing them more than just two times in 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So the dog start picking that stuff up, man. And like you say, the turning and stuff, the dog he gonna know when I turn it. I'm getting back in the corner. I'm gonna get to take breathers. I'm gonna take me a 20-second break. I'm gonna get a little water rubbed on me. The dogs get smart. You know what I'm saying? And this the thing is, can you call a dog that's making maneuvers in the square smarter than the dog that knows how to get to the corner if he needs to get to the corner. You know, some dogs like to finish it in the middle. Some dogs like to, if you know you got a scratch dog, he might not be a finisher, but he gonna come out 100 times. You know where you need to be at. You don't need to be in that middle 45 minutes to no hour and no hour and a half. You don't need to be in that square because that ain't your dog ball game. You in what they call it, the opponent field now, the other field. You know,
Yep. You,
you at
you
the
playing his
Wade
game.
Stadium. Yeah, you playing his game. You need to play your game. That's the whole thing. To play your game, know your dog, and you can't play your game if you don't know your dog. You go in there, don't know, really too much about your dog. That's why the little 5-minute things they just say 5 minute, 5 minute, 5 minute, 5 minute. Because you learn things. See, this is why I didn't know back then, but it helped me out because of me being young with a good dog, and it helped me out when I look back on it, the stuff that I learned from it. But it didn't help me out as far as my dog reaching the plateau that he could have reached. You know what I'm saying? But 5, 10, little small matches back then. And you didn't ruin your dog. The stuff that I'm hearing these days and some of the stuff that I've seen, man, these dogs ain't healthy enough. Like I said on one of the other shows, some of these dogs ain't healthy enough to compete on the level we was trying to compete on, dog. That's why I knew I would
No,
take some of these brothers
hell
out.
no.
You bringing a dog in that don't drink proper water, you don't feed them proper, and you think you gonna take me out? Man, listen, man, I'm about to run through your ass like Courtney, man. I ain't playing no
Yep.
games, dog. I ain't playing no games. You gonna have to take care. That's why it's so easy. And
Hey,
some brothers can make
a lot,
champion.
a lot of it can be lost at the food bowl, big dog.
Yep. I lost one at the food bowl. I told brothers about this one time before, but you may not remember. I lost one at the food bowl
With the raw keep.
with the raw keep, and I shot him with the decks and all that shit, and I didn't go in
Yeah.
on the time that I was supposed to go in on.
Yeah.
The
All that shit means
Yep.
something.
Yep. I went in about 5 hours after I was supposed to go in. So everything that I shot him up with had done weared off and went in certain directions, and it was hot as a mother. You know what I'm saying? Nighttime. Summertime, hot
Yep.
time, nighttime. You know how it go.
You going downhill. Same stupid shit we did. We
And
did the
guess what?
same stupid shit.
Guess what? That same dog, I say, yo, man, take this dog, man. That brother went and took that dog in the war. That dog was kicking ass left and right. I ain't gonna tell you who ass he kicked. One of your well-known dog men. I ain't gonna tell you who ass he kicked, but it's all good.
Say one of their heroes.
Yeah, I ain't gonna tell you who ass they kicked, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's because I ruined a dog. In this particular situation, this was a younger brother that said, "Let me get that dog, man. I could do something with him." He played the OG this time to say, "Oh, you fucking that dog up. Let me get him, and I'll do something with him." And hey, my pride was in the way at the time. I ain't the one that gonna kill the dog. I ain't never been the one that's gonna kill the dog. You know what I'm saying?
And he took
I
it and
give him
did something with him.
I gave him to him. Yo, boom. He did something with him. I ain't gonna lie to you. He made more noise with him than I did.
Took
You
him
know
to
what
the
I'm
next
saying?
level.
Hell yeah. Had me calling saying, what he did, man? What he did? What he did this week? Shit, man. Listen. Hey, different people do different things with dogs,
Yeah,
man.
yep. They touch
And
different people's hands.
I done ruined some dogs in my days, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you, and I learned from
That,
my mistakes. You know what I'm
yep,
saying?
that just come from being your shit. You don't think goddamn David Tank ruined none? You don't think goddamn all them old, you don't think Fat Bill, how many he ruined? I bet he be like, oh Lord have mercy. I
Man,
guarantee you, as all them motherfuckers, they tell you, boy, I did some dumb shit. Boy, I did some of the stupidest shit you can think of.
hey, Vernon Starr, salute to you, man. Marcel, salute to you. Hey, man, I'm telling you,
Salute Marcel.
when it come to that heat, I learned something, dog. I seen 2 dogs die because of that heat. That's
That
what I
that
always
he
say.
Hey, that he'd curl your motherfucking ass out. Them niggas
Yep,
like they were talking about the 2 hours and 3 hours. I heard Buck City, he was talking about that shit. Them niggas talk that shit. Put them niggas ass out there in that heat for 2-3 hours. Guess what? Your ass ain't gonna hold up. You ain't gonna
yep,
be in that 2-3 hours doing what them dogs doing for no 2-3 hours without a break.
yep,
Shit, man, that heat of Kurt Terran Crawford ass out.
dog.
Yep, that's a bad motherfucker. That
Yep.
heat, shit, let that heat get to his ass. Shit, he be like, man, I don't want no more.
How they
Man,
say
that heat,
father time undefeated.
he
That's how they say it,
undefeated,
right?
but yeah, that shit
That heat
undefeated.
undefeated. That heat
Man, that
undefeated,
heat
boy.
get what? You might still fight your ass, fall over dead right there. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
And he'd knock your motherfucking ass off.
So I learned, man, from my younger mistakes, man. I put a dog on a treadmill too long in the heat, and I damn seen a brother take a XL bully for a walk, man. He took him for a walk, and he came back crying with the dog on a damn moped because the dog had fell out and died on the walk that he took him on. He was a big old healthy blue bully type dog. He was big. I ain't gonna lie. He was doing this area you want to have a big ass. I'm talking about his arms the size of my arms. Big bully dog. But he came back, man. The dog was on the moped, and he had a heat stroke out there, man. You know what I'm saying? So I see and take that heat serious, man. You know what I'm saying?
And see, and then the brothers who do the what's your name? Just the in the winter time, I get that shit too, cause boy, I hate to see your drug out in 2-3 hours, boy, in the middle of July. Especially down in Florida. Shit.
Dog, if I would
I
have
hate
waited
to
till the
see that.
wintertime, dog, I would have been so fucking damn ill because the thing out my dog would have
You
had
you you'd have been a Cadillac. You got the Cadillac system on that bitch.
because this is the thing.
That bitch ride like a Cadillac in the cold. You know how the Cadillac crank that Cadillac up, boy. You get down the street by 10, 15 miles, boy. That bitch just warmed up.
Mm-hmm.
That lack,
Yep.
goddamn, get down there and then we can get on the interstate and open this bitch up now.
Yep. And I didn't realize how crucial that summer heat was, dog. Just like when you a young kid, you don't understand what your mama them say, stay out that heat and all that. That heat
Yeah.
ain't the same to you.
Sit your ass down somewhere, boy.
Yeah,
Yeah, that heat.
that heat wasn't the same to me back then. Now I look at that shit now, like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, you doing the show, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you doing the show. Man, listen here, man. That heat really played a part.
Yep. Hey, old man used to tell her this. Even though I don't like that motherfucker, I don't fuck with him. You want to find out how good that motherfucker is? Bring that bitch out here Sunday. Yeah, he talking about it's the summertime. Bring that bitch out here Sunday around by 12 or 1 o'clock in the evening. You find out how good that motherfucker is.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
man, goddamn, tell you find out. He say,
Oh
let that
yeah.
sun bow down on that motherfucker, goddamn, for about 10. Get what? And he gonna take it don't take but about 10 minutes too.
Yep.
He like,
Yep.
it don't take but about 10 minutes.
Yep. Brother Cornelius say, what y'all feel about getting a dog with no papers from a credible dog man? What you feel about that?
It depends on who he is and where that motherfucker come out for.
Yeah. In my
Hey,
opinion,
hey,
go
tell
ahead,
him
go
this
ahead.
right here. If they were handing over Mayday, and I know that Mayday, he ain't give me no paper, get that motherfucker here. I don't need him.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it like this, man. You know, in my opinion, you know, just from what I'll do, it's just exactly what he said. It just depends on who I'm dealing with. If I want the dog, you know, if you telling me you giving me a dog, but you're not giving me no papers, then if I take it, then I'm
If
taking
David,
it for
if
sentimental reasons.
David Tank getting you yellow with no papers, you taking that motherfucker. You don't care about the paper. Get that motherfucker here. You know what it is.
Yeah. Now, if you get there try to breed it and all that, then you know that's a different story because you know how the papers and
I'm
all that
breeding this
situation go.
Get what? I'm breeding this motherfucker. I don't care if you don't want to buy
Well,
no puppy. You
yeah,
know what?
yeah,
You looking at him. You see who this is right here. I don't give a fuck. You don't want. I keep all of them.
yeah.
And when you want to go do what you want to do, guess what? When the people who do buy them, get what you gonna be asking? Where you get that motherfucker, big dog?
Hey,
Big
hey,
big dog. I got
hey,
that bitch from Big
Cornelius.
Dog.
Hey, Cornelius, we kind of in an era now. If a brother really put his effort to it, the papers really don't matter. It just depends on what group of people you dealing to. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And,
If you
and what
trying
you
to,
do, and it's
yep,
what you doing with the dog.
yep. Because if you take your dog, bro, and say your dog name Zeus or something, right? And you take Zeus, and we in social media era now. Everybody knows Zeus. You know what I'm saying? Let me give you a quick example. Salute to the brother Stan Smith out there. You know, he in the Pitbull Encyclopedia. Go buy your copy if you ain't got a copy. Big salute to that brother, right? I'm gonna give you an example. Now, his dog, the one that was on the show with him, you know what I'm saying? People, whether he got papers on that dog or not,
Come on.
the puppy is gonna sell for high value because of the things that he do with that dog. And
Talking about
people,
Hulk.
no, the brother Stan, the brother that I had did the interview with, the dog trainer brother, you know, good brother, good dog training brother, man. The one that was on the show that I told you that was on the
Yeah.
America's Got Talent show
Yeah.
with his
Yeah.
dog.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Him and
Yep. Yep.
Rocco,
Yep.
the dog Rocco, man.
Yeah. I seen that.
With the
That
white
was
face,
amazing.
with the
Yeah.
white
That
face
that
on
was
him.
good.
Yeah, now if he's selling them puppies and they ain't gotta have no ADB papers, they can be whatever, you know, whatever he decide to register his dog as. His dog's gonna sell and he ain't worrying about what I think about it, what the next person think about it, or none of
Nope.
that because he got his dogs, he got his clientele, and he ain't stressing that. You know what I'm saying? He built his clientele off of the work of the dog and what the dog can do, whether it's working, showing, confirmation, or whatever. But he built that name up for that dog. So that's all. It all depends on what you're trying to do with that dog, man, and where you gonna take that dog to, and what you're trying to do with that whole around that whole
And then,
dog. You know?
and then he might have a dog that can do it all.
Yep. So I mean, if like I said, if breeding and selling puppies is your thing, then getting a dog with no papers ain't gonna be the route. If you're trying to have, I'm trying to have papers with him and all that. But if you don't care about no papers, then I wouldn't. And me myself personally, if I want a dog, I don't care about no papers. You know what I'm saying? If it, like I said, I know what kind of era I'm in right now. I can get up here and I can make this dog famous. He ain't got no papers. I don't gotta sell the dog for the price that you want to sell him for, or I can sell him higher than well. Just because he don't got the kind of papers that you got, don't take value from him. You know what I'm saying? It's only in our world, brother. You know what I'm saying? That's what fucked up about these pit bulls, because we don't want to advance out here. You know what I'm saying? We want to stay stuck in this bubble. So while they stay stuck, dog, do things with your dog. And like I say, AQ, after this show right here, win, lose, or draw, man. What the fuck the purpose of them buying puppies off Bella when Bella is a motherfucking damn out here? And they trying to buy cheap puppies off Bella. $500, $1,000, man, you better go holler at so-and-so. You know what I'm saying? Dog, there's no purpose for you to be out here promoting your stuff, to be out here selling your shit for the same price the next person that ain't doing nothing selling. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing. You on TV, my brother. They ain't on TV. TV took them sales up a couple dollars. My
Street
friend.
Rossi say
You know
Street
what I'm
Rossi
saying?
say he can't hear nothing.
Street Rossi. Y'all can't hear me. Street Rossi. Turn that
So
volume up on your TV.
he say can't hear anything.
If
I
y'all
hear
can't,
you.
I can
I
hear
can hear
I
you.
can hear everybody, and nobody ain't told me nothing. Street Rossi, man. Street Rossi on that damn loud, man. He's smoking that good tonight. Street Rossi, take that volume up, turn that volume up on your TV, and tell me if you can hear me. Salute to my brother Street Rossi, man, with them pressing canaries out there. I'm still waiting on Street Rossi to come up and give me an interview or something. Street Rossi, you do know you don't gotta get up here and show your picture and shit. Or none of that, man. Talk about them pressing canaries he got, man. You one of my, I got a pressing canary brother from up there in the Pocono area, up there in that Pennsylvania area. Big
Man,
salute
ask Supreme.
to my brother Alfred out there, man, holding it down. And I
Hey
want to say he
Supreme.
got cane corsos. He got cane corsos.
Supreme, you sent on Mad Doctor his 7, didn't it? You say you had him sell him some chroma cake now. You got to make sure you get Mad Doctor that. No Fo Loco. No more Fo Loco for Mad now.
Hey, them Folo Locos, boy, ain't no joke, boy. Shit. Them things, they ain't no joke. I don't even mess with that stuff. That type of stuff there remind me of Cisco.
Hey,
You
Mad
gonna,
Doctor
you
was on
gonna
them
act
Fo
up.
Loco. Mad Doctor was on them Fo Loco last night over there with Big Hill, and he would cut. He was cutting up, boy.
Yeah, you nothing wrong with that, boy. You only
Mad
get
Doctor.
one life to live, dog.
You say Mad Doctor 28? I thought Mad Doctor was 58.
Man, Matt Doctor just turned 28, man.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Hey, Matt Doctor, salute to you, big homie. Yes, sir, man. Hey, Matt Doctor older than me, man. I'm just
Hey,
messing with him. I'm just messing with him.
Supreme, you better get up. You better get Mad Doctor his goddamn. His goddamn 7 you say you had for him. Hey, Mad Doctor was over that Big Hill last night. Mad Doctor was thrown to the tent. Mad Doctor was like Woodrow goddamn off Sanford and Son, goddamn.
Hey, boy, when you like that, boy, you feeling damn good, boy.
Yeah, Mad Doctor was feeling like that. Mad Doctor, get up and give me another bill. Yeah, he was feeling himself last night, boy.
Yeah, man. Hey, we don't get no younger, dog. We don't get no younger. Got to celebrate that thing when they come around. Yes, sir, man. Supreme, man, when you gonna get on that fella, get on that fella tail, the man that been talking that trash over there about your dog, man. I want to be front row seat, man, when you doing it. I know you're gonna have Faye right out there. If that's the one you taking. Now, I do want to say this, though, man. To my brothers out there with big dogs, take pride in your big dogs, man. Stop trying to get them down and stunt their growth and have them 40-pound dogs when they actually are 50, 55-pound dogs because you want a smaller dog, man. Take pride in your bigger dogs, man, and let them dogs grow to their full potential. And then you see the magic work with the dogs. You understand the big dog method. You know what I'm saying? And let them just take pride in them dogs, man. I just see a lot of brothers stunt their dogs' growth and they be about 40 pounds max when they be say about 60-pound dogs or 55-pound dogs. Maybe they would have never been that size if, you know what I'm saying, if brothers would or
Yep.
certain people, would have stunned his damn growth or wouldn't took care of him as a puppy. The only
Yeah,
reason
big,
Mayday made it to the size he made it to because he was well taken care of
well,
from day
well
one.
taken care of puppy. Yep.
Yep. You can look at him and tell, man. Big John, well taken care of puppy. And I'm gonna tell you the honest truth, dog. I know well taken care of puppies because when I had Marino, he was my only dog I had at the time. I fed him the best of the dog food, Blue
You get
Buffalo.
the
I
best.
did
Hey,
everything for him.
you can go out that bitch and buy bear meat if you want to feed that motherfucker
Yeah,
bear meat.
yeah. And he was bigger than every dog on his litter, man. Every dog on his litter looked like it was off a different litter in the size wise. It is because I fed him the way he was supposed to be fed and let him grow, man. And that's why I say about them big dogs. There's a lot of big dogs out there, not just the yellow dogs. It's Jeep dogs, Eli dogs. They big dogs, but brothers want to keep them little and they either don't take care of them when they're young or they do it on purpose and don't feed them that much and keep them little and the dog don't get the full potential full size and that may I'm not saying it does. I'm just saying that could affect the dog bite later on down the line. He was supposed to be a 55 pounder and he would have been biting this way, but since he 40 pounds or 38 pounds, he ain't gonna be biting the same way now.
Yeah.
But I don't know if knowing I just could be rattling off at the mouth. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, just take pride in them big dogs, man, out there, man. And you know what I'm saying? Shit. It is what it is. But I ain't gonna lie, man. I kind of like them little dogs. If I had to say my perfect size, it'd be about a 40-pound, 39-pound dog at my age right now.
Yeah,
I
something you
feel like
can
that's
handle.
perfect size. About 38 pounds, 39. And I
Man,
know
they
that's
can't have no
the
seven.
size of the
No,
line.
yeah, they can't have no 70-pound dog. Man, get that big motherfucker away from here.
Yeah, that shit get
Like
hectic after a period of time, boy.
trying to deal with Mayday right now, man. I tell the Joker, man, you had to come get this big old Joker, boy.
Yeah, man.
And just think, you got and he on 10 all the time, man. Nigga ain't trying to deal with no big motherfucker like that on 10, 24/7. No, that Joker get
Hmm.
loose, boy. That Joker causing the problem.
Yes, sir, man. I had one. He was probably about a mid-40s. And I used to flirt pole him, man. He flirt pole so hard, dog, and he'll bump into my leg coming by,
Not
going to
not
the other
not
side.
staying off your leg when he bumping
Yeah,
into you.
man. I had bruises all on my leg about that. And some of them stayed for a while. That dog was just hit. Boom. He wouldn't stop. He just keep on going by. And his body be hard when he hit me. And that shit just hurt, boy. That was the hardest flirt poling dog I had to this day. He would flirt pole like a bat out of hell. And he would never stop on a flirt pole at all. And that motherfucker I'm talking about, it'd be dusty when he flirt poling if you got dirt over there back and forth. But when you put him on that box and you let him go, he gonna scratch that first time he come across. But that second time, that's the one I told you, it don't matter if he tied 5 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. He ain't coming back across that line. He gonna do some damage when you come over there. And he gonna act like he never stopped, no none of that. He gonna keep on going. But when you let him loose, that motherfucker wouldn't scratch. But that bitch would bite. I'm talking about that bitch had a bite out of hell. I seen him break a dog leg in 3 places one time. That bitch shake, boy. Well, I'm gonna say it like this. He had a shake. I don't know how hard his bite actually was. He had a good hard
Yeah.
shake on him.
Hey, shit, he broke his leg in 3 places with one bite. That motherfucker can bite.
Yeah, he broke it. Now, I ain't gonna lie.
That but one of them damn Tom Garner dogs.
But how would you handle that when the dog don't scratch? And do you automatically just remove him from the program back then? When you got one like that, far as breeding wise, do you keep him because he is a hard biter or is a hard shaker or an intense worker, or do you get rid of him because he won't scratch?
Man, they getting rid of them motherfuckers. Like we had some ball dogs that we had the stuff we crossed into the cruise rocket dogs. We crossed them into them, and them dogs had 10 mouths, man. They had 10 mouths. They was young though, but they wouldn't goddamn motherfucker wouldn't toe that line. Shit. Them bitches goddamn, I just tell you this right here. When we left, shit, the two we had with us didn't leave with us. That's for goddamn show. But then again, I had one. I sat on mine wouldn't do nothing. She just was standing there. I held on to her till she was about 2 years old, almost 3 years old. And the switch had turned on. And when the switch turned on, it was a machine. I'm talking about that was one of the hardest, put like this, I'm gonna tell you this. Miss Rose was my neighbor. Rest in peace, Miss Rose. She was blind, big dog. She had a little chihuahua. He came over to the house, up under the fence. He tried to hump her back, big dog. And I tell you, no lie, God is my witness. She turned around. This how hard she biting, big dog. She turned around. She cut him in two pieces.
Damn.
I'm talking about literally. She bit him, bam, and one part of the body went one way, the other part went the other way. That's how hard she was biting.
Damn.
And Monroe was so mad at me. Monroe put the police on me, big dog.
I would
Hey,
do what?
hey,
If
she
you
put the
call the
police,
poor
but
people, man, shit.
hey, but the whole while, you know what I'm saying? This when I found out about a leash law. The police told her your dog supposed to been on the leash and your dog was in his backyard. So what? No, ain't nothing we could do about that.
Yeah.
And I told Monroe, I say Monroe, you know what I do for you? I'm finna breed her, she finna have some puppies, and I give you one of the puppies. You know what that lady told me, don't her? She was old too, big dog. She was old and she was blind. Hey, I
Hell
don't want
no.
that one of them motherfucking crazy ass goddamn.
Hell yeah. Hey,
Hey, hey, now that dog had that kind of mouth. Know what I'm saying? We took her and she wouldn't know when we first know she wouldn't do nothing. One of the boys said, I got something. He had a two-timer. He put on that bitch crunk right up. And that man called her back. He asked us about it. He was like, man, what y'all gonna do with that dog? He told her he had to put his dog down. He said, man, I had to put, but you can see when she bite, man, I'm talking about shit. That motherfucker, you see tendons, bones, that motherfucker going out like a shark.
damn.
And that was that shit that we got down now from Mr. Coleman house.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I know the laws changed since back in the days, but I ain't gonna lie, man. It's just something, being that I seen the dogs back in the days and the dogs now are great dogs. But it's just
Yep.
something about them dogs back in the days that was a little bit different, man.
I'm gonna tell you,
It ain't the
they,
way they
they
look.
came,
It ain't
hey,
the, it just
I'm finna tell you for me, the performance, cause them dogs came out closer than they like when we were getting the dogs off the Tobacco Road, man, we weren't getting no dog off Tobacco Road, grandson, big dog. We were getting dogs off Tobacco Road. We were
yeah,
getting dogs from Cruise Rocket. We weren't getting dogs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we were getting dogs off of Cruise Rocket. You know what I'm saying? Off of Cruise Rocket son. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? We weren't getting them off of great grandkids.
Mm-hmm.
We weren't getting them off of that kind of shit.
Hey, I tell you what, I'm gonna make the announcement right now to the brothers out there. All right. Hey, you wanna we got some $5,000 puppies coming, right? Check it out, right? You just hey, Meliella won't breed in the next heat because I'm holding off on a heat, and I'm gonna let her skip a heat, at least one heat. So it'll be this time next year before she go back in heat. The time I'm a breeder, you know. You got two dogs out there that I've been, Norman or Buck. You know what I'm saying? Buck bred the mellow yellow, Norman bred the mellow yellow. $5,000 a damn piece. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Is what it is. And we'll holler and talk about it on the back streets. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the brother say, when I asked about would the dog scratch, would you still breed him? He said depends on why he wouldn't scratch. He wasn't tired. He wasn't tired, brother. He seemed like he wouldn't scratch. And I mean, he was like 16 months old, 17 months. He was good age, but it just seemed like he wouldn't scratch. He wouldn't be tired. It just I don't know. Maybe it's something I didn't wait on him long enough. Maybe he needed to go to 2 years before and let him crank up or something. But he was all the way crunk up. No, I ain't gonna lie to you. But he just wouldn't come across. You know?
Yeah, man. Hey, and out of that same stuff what I was telling you about, we had another one. His name was Vegas. The old man had him. The old man sat on Vegas till Vegas was like 2.5 years old. Man, when he turned that son bitch loose, big dog. I'm talking about, get what we knew when he turned him loose. What we seen was maybe about 5 to 6 minutes. We knew then that he was gonna be a bulldog.
Yeah.
He was fully grown. He had his mind made up. Shit, we ain't get a chance to find out because Dog Man, goddamn. Oh shit, you want to sell that? Dog Man bought that motherfucker right on the spot. Talking about I ain't see. Hey, gave nigga $3,500, no, $4,500 for him. I ain't see but about 5 minutes out of him.
Damn. Hey, Supreme say his son mad as shit. That NBA YoungBoy concert got canceled.
Tell Supreme he don't want his son around them crazy motherfucker. No way.
Hey, it might be a blessing, Supreme. He might be mad, but hey, like we always say, some of the best things in life make you mad. You know what I'm saying? It might be mad, man. It might be the reason they canceled it. It might have saved a lot of people's lives. Not your son, but a lot of other people. You know, everybody important out there. And it's crazy, man, that the music and concerts lead to this type of stuff these days. You know what I'm saying? We ain't had to worry about that shit nowadays. Fuck.
No, man. I remember going to the concert, Big Dog, talking about one of the best concerts I ever seen. Then when Master P was hot, man, I'm telling you, all this shit I'm talking about, Big Dog. I probably was 20, 21 years old. All right. I can still remember going to the Master P concert, Big Dog. After I had got bit by the dog. I got bit by a dog. We out there rolling them hole. Goddamn dog bit my motherfucking ass. I go right up into the Master P concert, Big Dog, goddamn limping with a goddamn, what's your name, with a gauze on my motherfucking leg. Man, we ain't have no like shooting and all. We ain't have none of that. It wasn't none of that shit.
Hey,
Talking about
yeah, man.
Master P and Too Short. We wasn't no shooting, wasn't no fighting, wasn't none of that. Just, you got Master P rocking it, and then Too Short closed the show. He come in with that player shit. After that, man, nigga trying to fuck. Niggas ain't trying to goddamn fight.
That's what I'm about to say, dog. I'm glad I'm from that era, even though, I stopped going out alone. I noticed a long time ago, many years ago, before I even really got out the game, I noticed that brothers has got too much violence at the clubs now. When we went out, man, that we was more into dancing. Even the gangsters, they didn't dance, they did whatever they did a little bop or whatever. But you
Yeah,
was more into going to chill. If you had a girl,
trying to
you was
get the
going to
girl.
chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you got a girl, you just going to chill and have fun. If you don't got a girl, you're going to holler at some girls. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're not a dancing type, you find yourself on the floor on a song because the girl you trying to holler at over there on the floor or something like that, man. But these brothers now, everybody want to be too hard. It's too much fucking testosterone walking around in that motherfucker, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And shit, man, it's like, man, why the hell I'm gonna go out? I'm too important to be going out to these motherfucking clubs when these motherfuckers don't know how to act, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got nothing to do with I'm better than nobody. Dog, listen, I'm too important. I got too many people I'm important to be going out here with this foolishness, get hurt up because some brother out here arguing with a dude about some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're not saying we didn't have stuff that happened during our days, because stuff did happen and people got shot and different things, but compared to what it is now, it wasn't that type of party. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't
No.
about gangs. It was more about, okay, yeah, he shot him about a girl. It shouldn't have happened about no girl, but it wasn't about no gangs. You know what I'm saying? You stayed away from that man girl, you ain't had no problem. Now you got to worry about dressing this way, looking this way. Man, come on, man. You might be in there, you might have a brother in there that just going there want to dance. He the type of brother that got a circle around him. And he missing, do all kind of hand things, and now he getting beat up and jumped and all other kind of shit. Or I'm gonna tell you like this here. The brother hit one of them jealous brothers' girl over there looking at him, and now he want to go out there and shoot him and jump on him or something like that. Man,
Yeah.
this is a different era, man. The music thrives a lot of that stuff. When you listen to nothing but how to ride, how to spin the corner for a whole 2 hours at night drinking liquor, you ain't got no other choice, man. We were listening to shit to make us get on them girls' ass. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say hip hop dead. But at the same time, I know good music being made right now. But man, anybody who love real music and know
Big,
real music, dog, this ain't real music, man. Real
big dog,
music is classical music. Stuff you can
man,
play at a cookout 30 years later, you can play that same song and it's gonna jam the same way it did 20 years ago. That's real music.
Hey, that's what I told nigga, man. Then we used to listen to me. I throw that Luke on. Hey, we want some pussy. That's what I told nigga.
Man, listen here, man.
I say, man, we would listen
Them
to that
boys
Uncle
will
Luke
be
back
them
in the
boys will
day.
be hating on you right now. They go up in there, they playing all that drill music. I go tell the DJ, listen here, man. Throw these 5-6 songs on back to back and watch how all them girls flock on the damn floor. Fuck all
Yep.
them dudes walking around hard dicks, walking around on the floor with
Hey,
clips
all
and
all you
everybody
gotta
got
do,
guns
hey,
on them
all
and
you
all
gotta do
kind of shit. Like, man, come on, man.
throw that Crip Brown on them. Girl gonna hit that flow now.
He's too hard to dance, so I go get his pussy. Now he want to kill me and take me out and all kind of shit. You know what
Yep,
I'm
boy,
saying?
you throw that Crip, hey, you throw that Crip Brown, boy, they hit that damn flow, boy. All them girls, they gonna be shit.
And one
Keep
thing I
playing.
noticed too, dog, these brothers don't handle it in the streets. They would rather take it to the club nowadays. We handle our shit in the hood back in our days. We had a problem with somebody, you handle it when you seen that person. You know what I'm saying? These brothers now, you see the man all week long, don't say shit, and want to wait till you get around the club drunk up with 30 brothers. Now you want to jump on folk. It is somebody
Yeah,
end up shot and
but
laid down. You know what I'm
cause
saying?
they know they got help.
That's the difference, dog. They ain't took enough street fights. They ain't got enough balls to take a ass whipping and all that type of shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, dog, I just do my own thing. Hey, fuck with these dogs out here. You know what I'm saying?
That's like the other dude. That's why I've told, man. You got 7, 8, 9, 10 people, and all y'all talking this. I told, man, go do your own dirty work, man. I ain't telling nobody go do nothing for me. I'm do my own dirty work. If I'm doing something, I'm doing. I don't need nobody to talk shit for me. I'm gonna do my own shit.
Man, listen, man. That's why I say that shit all the time, man. And y'all brothers out there doing that riding for folk, man. Tell them folk that y'all doing the riding folk. When you ride for your damn self. A lot of y'all riding for folk that won't even ride for their damn self. You know what I'm saying? You going out there shooting up somebody's house, and the person you doing it for, he won't do none of that shit. He ain't got it built
No.
in him. He ain't got it built in him, but he waiting on you to go out there and do something stupid. And then you ain't got no lawyer, you ain't got no money, no none of that shit. Now you got dog fighting charges because you got pit bulls. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even want selling no dope. You was just a hitter, but you got caught up in that hit. You got dogs, now you're a dog fighter. You got 20 damn dogs, you're a dog fighter. You wasn't fighting your dogs, but now they call you a dog fighter. Take the bitch to trial and see what the hell you get. You thought them
Yep.
guns was gonna give you some time? Take them 20 dogs to the trial and get found guilty. See what the hell you get. You know what I'm saying? That's what we talk about, man, on the PBC. You know, what's going on out here. And listen here, dog. In order to survive, it's about survival. It ain't about looking cute, none of that type of shit. It's about survival out here. In order to survive, I'm trying to live to be 125, 130, 150. You know what I'm saying? Speak that shit into existence. Ain't no such thing as you got to go right now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, don't rush it. You know what I'm saying? Period. And at the end of the day, going to some of these clubs is supreme. That NBA thing, if they cancel it, it was a real reason. In Chicago, the boys don't play about violence. They take it real serious in Chicago when they start talking about stuff. So if they
Yeah,
cancel that
because
show, it had
cause
something to
they,
do with Little Dirk
cause,
and that King Von stuff and NBA
yeah,
Young Boy
cause they,
and all
cause
that
they,
shit.
cause they, cause they know them niggas violent, big dog. All that
Yep.
violent shit, them folk know that ain't. And then you know what I'm saying? You know they walk around the city talking about what they gonna do to people, this and that, man. All that violent shit, man. And then they talking about at the United Center, man. Them folk don't want that bullshit up in there.
Yep. I ain't gonna lie
Like
to you, dog.
they going in the United Center, man. Them folk gonna want y'all up in there with all that shit, man.
And I don't know if we could say we raised a bad generation of kids or how it came out or however it came out as far as the new generation. You know what I'm saying? But we can compare it to the dogs as well, not comparing humans, but just compare the new generation of brothers and how you grooming the new dog men coming up and our generation of kids that's out there now. That's just crazy, man. It's different, you know, all the way around. The whole mentality, man. You can't make no money when you gang banging. You can't if money on your mind, gang banging shouldn't be on your mind. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to no set. I fuck with brothers from all sets, good brothers in every set. You know what I'm saying? But if you really serious about getting real bread, dog, that shooting and all that shit can't be in your mind. No, none of that. You gotta only way you need your gun if somebody harming your family or trying to rob you or take you out right then or something like that to harm you. Other than that, you don't need no gun around you, man. You don't need that shit to impress nobody. You don't need that shit to listen. I did all that shit. I ain't talking about to impress nobody, but I'm talking about I was a gun fanatic the way I would like to keep them. Oh, look what I bought today. You don't need none of that shit, man. You know what
No,
I'm
you
saying?
really
At
don't.
all. Do your thing. If dogs is what you enjoy your dogs. Make your legal money. Stay out of all that trouble, and you ain't gonna have no problem. You ain't got to worry about no treadmills. You ain't got to worry about none of that breaking stick, none of that other
Man,
stuff because you ain't
I
doing none of
got
that shit.
I got all three of the meals, big dog. I got on my side, and get what people see the dogs on the treadmill. You know, I'm in Florida. They be like, "Wow, man, that's cool as fuck." That what the white folk be telling me, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, I would call them the tree huggers. I ain't gonna say white folk, cause some of the black folks say it too. Like they ain't used to seeing that shit. They think that shit be cool as fuck.
Yep.
Like
Hey,
they see me with the dog on the spring pole. A lot of them folks think that's cool, man.
yep. Hey, AQ, I ain't sure if you left up out there because you said big salute AQ said he was getting up out there, I think. Man, I was working Mellow Yellow the other day and a tree hugger caught my eye. I was running down the road and down the highway, and she parked in the middle of the highway. And I know she was a tree hugger because when she looked at me, I felt her staring through my soul. I know she was a tree hugger. And guess what I did? Looked at her and licked my damn tongue out and kept on running. And guess what Mellow Yellow was doing? Pulling me. She wasn't getting pulled. She was pulling me. I looked at her, licked my tongue out, and kept on going. And in my head, I was thinking, yo, tree hugging ass. She was looking at me with a mean face. I said, what the fuck she looking at? And I ain't did nothing to you. And I'm running, my dog pulling me, right? And I'm looking at her like, okay, I want you to say something. And this motherfucker pulling me. You know what I'm saying? So, man, hey, it is when you're doing right with your dogs, the hell with what they think. Tree hug and kiss my ass. I don't take care of my dogs how you take care of your dogs. You want a couch potato. I want a damn dog that can socialize, that can be a part of society out here. You know what I'm saying? Playing out in the day, man. Playing out in the day. You know, hey, let's run this thing, City Boy, for a few more minutes, man. We ain't gonna be here too long tonight. You know, I ain't intending on being here this long anyway. I gotta get up early in the morning. You know, but we'll. Anybody got any questions or anything, man? When it come to them bloodlines? Oh, the brother had asked something about Exit 9 kennel or something earlier. I think I took it off the screen. Exit 9. You ever heard anything about that? About that kennel or the dog or?
No, I ain't never heard about that. Then I don't be talking about them dogs. I don't know shit about it. Ask me about, man. I don't know about that shit, man.
Yeah. See, this the era, man. This era changed, and I'm gonna tell you a lot that changed. Cause see, them treadmill brothers that selling them treadmill for 4,000 and 5,000. This era changed, man. Cause now
You get
brothers
them
on
hoes for
social
three and
media, yeah,
$400.
now brothers on social media, and everybody know you can buy them treadmills everywhere. If you want to spend 5,000, that's on you because only is I think the dog trotter is so you can buy some dog trotters that's up in that 4,000 or 5,000, but the dog trotter is a very, very great treadmill. But I will say the dog trotter came out, and I bought my dog trotter before all this other stuff was out on the internet, the way it's out on the internet now. If it was the way it is now, I'm not gonna say I would buy a dog trotter, but I like my dog to run on the best, so it's no telling if I was in that game where I can just say I could just spend $5,000 and go make it back in damn 30 minutes to an hour or so. So I didn't give a fuck about it. But I can't do it like that now. I gotta come up in this motherfucker and do a whole lot of cussing and talking shit just to make half that. You know what I'm saying? So you know, it is different, man. It's just different.
Yep, shit. I don't know. I think the treadmill, I think they do make a difference, but shit, as long as that motherfucker getting some work in, he getting some work in.
Yeah. And shit, where back in the days, a brother would be like, oh, they scared to have the treadmills out. These brothers, you may act like you scared to have it, but you know in the back of your head, you can have that treadmill. You just understand whatever else you got around that may draw attention. But in the day, that treadmill,
Hey,
it's not gonna get you.
you might pull up on me. I got my treadmill, all three of my treadmills sitting out, and I'm smoking on some pine outside with
Mm-hmm.
people riding by, walking by.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, this the area they gonna know, man. It's
Big
what you
dog,
do with the dogs, man.
I might be sitting at the dog park with my dog on the spring pole, smoking a blunt, while my dog hitting the spring pole, and don't nobody say nothing to me.
Mm-hmm.
You heard where I said I was at then at the dog park. I took my spring pole with me, and threw it up in the tree at the dog park.
Yeah, yeah. And at the dog park, they got all kind of stuff they can play with out there if you get out there before anybody get out there.
Yep, that's what I do. I go out there every day before people get out there. I go from the spring pole. I get to play fetch. All this in a daily workout. Fetch. which I don't know if people know fetch is a good workout, especially you got your your weighted harness on and a weighted collar, and you
Mm-hmm.
playing fetch.
Yep. John Denver said they on Amazon every day. Yep. John Denver, you 100% right, dog. Amazon, Walmart. You know, once Walmart get involved with it, that's a wrap.
Yeah,
Amazon and Walmart, man, shit. Them treadmills,
Walmart getting involved with it. Can't nobody beat Walmart prices when you get through with that.
hey, they'll be $200 in about 5 to 10 years. They'll be
Fucking,
$200
fuck,
on the internet.
fucking with Walmart, they will
Yep.
be.
Especially if somebody start competing with them. All it takes is one person.
Now, see, Walmart got enough money. I'm tell you how that shit go, big dog. When they come to you and they tell you they want to buy we want to buy 10,000 treadmills, but we want to get them at this price because we want to sell them at this price. Somebody gonna sell them bitches to them at that price.
Yep. Yep.
I
Mm-hmm.
want to buy 10,000. Damn, you want to buy 10,000?
And
You don't
look,
want to pay. You don't want to pay for so much for them. Shit, somebody get what? He been to went over to China and tell him he want to pay 10,000 for them and got them and get them made for $50 a fucking piece. And Walmart
yep.
selling them
And guess what?
motherfuckers for $200.
Guess what Walmart, Amazon doing? They cutting out the shipping price that you would normally pay for a treadmill when you buy it anywhere else. When
And
you
they send
buy
it
it
to
from
you
yep,
free.
you buy it from Amazon, buy it from Amazon or Walmart. Now you got free shipping, and you ain't even worrying about if it coming there or not because you know if it don't come, you getting
You get your
guaranteed your
money
money
back.
back. Yep,
Yep.
they killing the deal, man. You can't beat me. How you gonna beat me out? You trying to sell me a meal for $700? I gotta worry about you beating me and keeping my money or shipping it to me for another $500 when I go here on Amazon, spend $400 and spend the rest of that money on anything else I need.
Yep. And I ain't got to worry about the meal. I know for sure it's coming.
Yep. So they killing the game, man. It's gonna pretty much take the treadmill building brothers out of business. Only thing they don't got is the carpet mill. You could probably find one, but once they start selling them carpet mills, they gonna sell them shits about $150. If they
Yep.
selling the treadmills for $400, when they start selling carpet mills, and all it takes for them to actually see people buying them shits like that much, once they
Yep.
see that, that's a wrap. Amazon got carpet mills, Walmart got, man, them shits be $150. There's no way they can sell a carpet mill for fucking $500 when they selling the treadmill for $400. Shit, the
Hey,
carpet mill
hey,
got to be $150, $200.
I got that Mr. Bulldog carpet meal, big dog. I got mine for $40 off the side of the road.
Hey, them carpet mills work. I'm gonna tell you right now, them carpet mills, they'll work your dog two ways. If your dog will run on it constantly, they'll give him this air, but he gotta do it constantly. And they give him the muscle like he's doing weight pulling because it's got resistance on it. But what I used to do was put baby powder and talcum powder and stuff like that up on my board and
Get it to spin a little
keep it
free.
real slick. Keep it real slick. And try to keep it slick as I could after it start getting real old because I had mine outside. If you got it in the house, maybe I have to do it as much. But I try to keep that belt real slick on that wood as much as I could. That way he'd get a more free roll than he would once they start, sticking to that fabric a little bit.
Yep.
But that carpet mill, man, I ain't gonna lie, that shit. I had a Grand Carpet Mill. I bought it from that lady who sell on the Grand Carpet Mill website. Um, and that was a pretty sturdy carpet mill. I ain't gonna lie. It stood up in the weather, made out of some real hard oak wood. It cost me about $400-500 back then. I ordered it, came, I had to put it together, but it was worth it back then. You know what I'm saying? I seen what I needed to see to give me a little bit of dog talk right now, at least 5 minutes worth. Shit, like I said, I had a dog named Snake Eyes on it. He was off Johnny One Nut, the dog that Bo beat. I had 2 puppies off that dog. So I thought high on the dog if I had a puppy off of him and I beat the dog.
Yep.
So I had 2 puppies off of him, and the one I'm talking about is the one I had on the carpet mill. He'll run that bitch like a bat out of hell. And truthfully, that carpet mill had him kind of ripped up. You get one that'll run the carpet mill real heavy, that shit have him. I think that'll rip him up a little bit too.
That carpet meal had them joker looking strong as fuck.
Yeah. And the thing about it,
Hey,
man, with them
I think
Amazon
that
treadmills, go ahead.
I think that bicycle have them looking real good too, though.
Yeah, I believe both ways, man. Because some of them dogs I see running them treadmills, man, if they can't get them dogs looking good, how they be running, and you can't get a dog looking good. Some of them dogs, man, they get on that treadmill, boy, they look like they was motherfucking, like my man said the other day, Big Red, like Secretary running a horse race or something, boy. Them jokers be moving on that thing, man. But hey, that road work ain't no joke, no.
Yeah, I see
That
some
road
of them
work ain't no
jokers on.
joke.
I see some of them jokers on that treadmill like the motherfucker be flying, boy.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And like I said, a lot of things change as far as over a period of time, right? And that's why I said we may can do something, or I may could have did something with Bo or another dog back when I was 21, 22, that I may can't do with the same kind of dog now because things change, areas change. I get older. I can't put up with the same amount of work that I used to go ride a bike for 10 miles, and I can't
Yeah,
ride it for
yeah.
10 miles. Things change. You know what I'm saying? So it's like sometimes you have to rely on your knowledge and the things you know about certain lines. You can't just rely on the physical. Far as your physical, you know what I'm saying? You gotta rely on the things you know and the knowledge to get you to the point that you're trying to get to with the dogs. And you may save a little bit of money, especially in today's time. Trial and error, though, man. Trial and error. That's all you can really go by, man. That's all you can go by. Trial and error. Get you a few. Check these out. If you like them, you like them. If you don't, you don't. You know,
Yep. That
that's
what
all
I,
you can really do, man.
that what I was saying when them folks be online talking about BKK dogs. That's what I say. Only way you can find out, you know what I'm saying, instead of just dragging the man dogs, just you got to just act. You got to get you a couple of them, and like you say, trial and error. That's the only way you're gonna find out. Trial and error.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And most of the people that's gonna talk shit about your dogs haven't even got them or haven't had them, or they're just talking trash about them. If I buy a dog from a person like when I say about the Garner stuff, that was just my opinion about the ones I had. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I always know, the Garner dogs, they be great as well. You can't look at one or two dogs. That's why I bought the dogs off the dog that Bo beat. Because, I'm not going off of because Bo beat him. I know he was a good dog. That's the same thing the brother say about the 2-hour loss. Do I or would I buy or keep a dog that lost in 2 hours? What you think about me buying a dog off a dog I beat in 2 hours? You know what I'm saying? That's what I think about 2 hours. That's how I feel about 2 hours. Any dog that went 2 hours is worth me getting a dog off of him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
If
feel
it
that.
went for 2 hours, he lost, but shit, he went for 2 hours.
But guess what? He lost. Goddamn, he lost the right way.
Mm-hmm. And listen here, dog. Once a dog go for 2 hours, I don't even think he can cur out. He tight, man. That dog tight.
Yep.
If he give out and leave and jump the box, that dog tight now, man. That's just all it is to it. He ain't no cur. He gave it all he had. You trying to pull something out of him, he ain't got in him. A
Yeah.
robot.
When
A
it's
robot. He a pit bull. He got heart, but he ain't no robot.
yeah, hell yeah. Like shit. Anything get tired, man. Like tiredness and heat, man, make a coward out of anybody, man.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, I appreciate all the brothers tonight, man. We 2 hours in. We about to shut this thing down, man. Y'all stay safe out there, man. Y'all stay legal out there, city boy. You want to leave the chat with anything before we get up out of here?
Now y'all just stay safe, big dog, and take care of them dogs and change the water and don't keep them nasty and dirty.
Yes, sir, man. Y'all heard it first. City Boy Kennels, PBK9s, giving it to you fair and uncut, raw and unbiased. Some gonna like it, some ain't, man. It is what it is. See me October the 31st, but I told you we got the movie coming out. It's right now, October the 15th, might be a little bit earlier. Only reason I'm telling you October 15th, because I can't expose what I'm doing. I can't expose what I'm doing. If I want to drop it now, but I can't expose what I'm doing. And it might not be nothing special what I'm doing, but it's all part of the game plan. You know what I'm saying? October 15th, man. Y'all tune in. PBK9s. I see y'all tomorrow. Or what's tomorrow? Wednesday. I see y'all Wednesday, Thursday. One of these good old days, man. Y'all stay safe out there. Stay straight. PBK9s. And we out.